Hey everybody, welcome to another Legends of the Badlands. We're going to get started right in with the story here pretty soon. Before I do that though, we're going to do some character introductions, talk about the ways that the viewers can interact with the game as well. And then we'll figure out where everybody's at and what we're doing. So going to do a little bit different order today. I'm going to introduce everybody first. So let's start with Rowan. Tell us a little bit about Vinny and yourself.
Hi. Hold on, I'm unmuted. No, I'm not. Okay, good. I wanted to double check, make sure. Okay. Hi, I'm Rowan North. I'm a freelance illustrator and art educator. I play Vinny Vincent Glitters Gonzalez, and he is a renegade lone wolf type character who is trying very hard to be a team player and not very good at it. But he tries, and he's like cares a whole lot for a select few people, and yeah.
Acts like
gets
he
in
doesn't.
lots of trouble. Acts like he does. Yes. Well, it depends on the person.
It's
if
true.
he doesn't like you, you will freaking know.
Fantastic. Next we have Lisa. Tell us a little bit about Ping and yourself.
Unmute. Okay. Hi. So I'm Lisa, and I play Ping. Ping is our doctor, sciencey type, and she is trying her best to be the adult in a lot of situations. But she is also completely blind. She has no eyes. So, she gets around, does what she can, but she's just kind of trying to keep everyone happy as best as she can and keep things from just completely imploding.
That sounds about right. All right. And Alex, tell us a little bit about Beta and yourself.
Hello. Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me around Twitter, Agent Boss. I do like character designs and species designs and art and shit. I'm playing Beta though. Beta is our resident hyper intelligent toddler of an AI. Currently feeling very hurt by something that Damien said. Oh, Damien, you have no idea. But yeah, the Beta is the AI in charge of the ship, and tends to pop around and get into trouble, and just really, really likes gambling.
Yes, that's right. You've used your...
Also, Raven, I love the one piece of hair in your face. It's adorable.
Thank you. It's been annoying me. I keep trying to get it out of my forehead. I think you've used your timeline prediction, once or twice for actual time prediction, and the rest of the times it's been to win at poker. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what's the better purpose?
Olivia's fault. All Olivia's fault.
No. Olivia's good and perfect and corrupted by
Olivia got stoned and went playing poker.
Yeah.
All Beta's fault.
Bottom line there is we should never leave Alinea and Beta alone, ever.
No, you shouldn't.
Speaking...
I don't know whose idea that was. But Olivia...
It was kind of both of theirs at that point.
Olivia is good and perfect and never does any wrong, except when influenced by Beta. Clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Jay, formerly Joan, Joan was interesting and mainly selfish and self-centered was her main defining trait. Jay, on the other hand, got everything he wants. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, indeed we shall, and see if Jay's around after getting, what was it, tequila dumped on him, or
Rum. It was
rum.
mango
That's what
rum.
it was.
Rum.
Like a whole pitcher of mango rum thrown on the server. Awesome. And what about yourself?
You can find me at Gwen Tato on Twitter and usually here.
Awesome. And we'll pass it on to Riley. Tell us a little bit about Damien and yourself.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm a knit and crochet wear designer. You can find me online on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Arieli Knit. Damien is the most often in charge alter, and they are kind of a butt lone wolf.
They're an
don't.
18-year-old edgelord.
Yes.
Very young Vinny.
Yeah, they're basically 18-year-old Vinny before Vinny started to try and be a team player. So
You're not wrong. Oh yeah,
you
Vinny
know.
Light. That was the joke we were making last week. It was great.
Vinny
yeah,
Light,
Vinny
yeah.
like yeah. So very much like their siblings. So
Perfect. And then as for me, I'm Raven. I'm a tabletop streamer, tabletop game designer. I also do professional DMing, writing, editing, graphic design, and composite art, and a little bit of voice acting here and there. You can find out all about what I do and see what I'm up to on my Twitter, which is right below my face here, as well as here on Twitch. Before we jump into everything, some things that you, the viewers, can do. So you can actually do more than just watch and chat. You can actually affect the story. You can do that a number of different ways. One is through the tweet, which I just put up into chat. For every 5 interactions we get on that, that's comments, likes, or retweets. Though a series of single word replies, I will clarify, does not count, Alex.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, it worked. I got the D4.
Just clarify that.
You
No, it
cheater.
did not work.
Yeah, but every 5 interactions, a d4 goes to the cast and to the DM to use on any role that they like.
Raven
So
made
that
the
is one
mistake
way-
telling me that they were missing three interactions to get another D4.
Yes. So that's one free way that you can affect the story. You can also go to the little round rainbow-colored token below your Twitch chat there. That is our channel points, which we call guild coins. And you can use those a number of different ways to make fun things happen, like make a cast member rhyme for 5 minutes. It's a blast. And then if you'd like to support the channel in monetary ways, there's a number of ways that you can do that right below my face here. So anything from adding a D6, you can give that to the cast or to me, all the way up to saving a character from dying. Some of the ones on there that might not be self-explanatory is the switch, which allows a cast member or the DM to switch somebody else's action word. So for example, if somebody is going to punch, we'll say, I'm going to punch a guy. The other person can go switch, and you have to do a different action word that's not a direct synonym of punch. That's the switch. Also, one that's a little less self-explanatory is a borrowed success. The cast member automatically, wow, words are hard, automatically succeeds at what they're trying to do. However, through a series of rolls throughout the game, they may lose a success later, so it's a bit of a gamble. And you can do all of those through bits, subscriptions, direct donations, and for patrons of our Patreon, which you can see the link there. Bard tier and up, you can actually get credits towards shows every month, and you can use that credit as well here. So with that, we're going to jump into the story. Quick reminder to everyone, the cast currently has 6 d6, 2 switches, 1 advantage, and 1 Phoenix Astra. I currently have 3 d6 to mess with you with.
Rowan also has to rhyme as Vinny for 5 minutes now.
What? Oh no. No. Oh no. No. Oh no.
Oh, hey, Evan. Yeah, that's really odd. It might take it a minute. Sometimes there's a delay. Because it hasn't notified me either that there was a subscription. So we'll give it a sec. But regardless, thank you. Resub should count as well. It should notify and do the fancy music and flames and stuff. But yeah, regardless, thank you. And as soon as it shows up, we'll celebrate.
Quinn gets revenge for me, huh?
I'm almost done enough I can make another person rhyme, Gwen.
That is one hell of a threat.
It is. All right, so we're gonna jump into the game. Let's start with we had Ping and Alinea in the mess hall, if I remember correctly. Let's start with the two of you, and I will get I'll get 5 minutes on the clock ready for when we start talking to either Vinny or Beta.
So what exactly is going on?
Okay. You, better than most, I'm sure, remember Joan, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they're here. She's here. He's here. We have an AI on the ship now that is somehow Joan, but not.
We already had an AI on the ship.
He goes by Jay now. We don't know if he has ill intent.
I err on the side of suspicion.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. The only reason I'm not saying completely destroy him is because he's been awakened now as a consciousness, and the more I'm learning about artificial intelligence, the guiltier I feel about just unplugging them, because that seems wrong.
I mean, Joan wasn't evil, per se. I mean, she did make a deal with the devil. So there's that.
And willingly endangered all of our lives.
Exactly.
Repeatedly.
That's why I said kill her.
And we did. To be fair, we did. But it didn't take, I guess. So somehow Jay now is here. And I just thought if anybody would need some time to process that information, it would be you.
Thanks. I'm going to my room now.
Okay. That is completely understandable. I'm gonna sit here for a while. There's no alcohol left, is there? Everyone, like, pissed off with it.
Not in the mess hall, no. I mean, you could always order more.
No, Beta's cranky.
Well,
I mean, Beta...
Kind of how I always envisioned it was that the food dispensers could operate on their own. It's just Beta kind of did it anyways.
Oh,
but
in that case, I want the Long Island iced tea. I never got to actually drink.
Perfect. So the machine just sort of beeps and it dispenses the Long Island iced tea. But it's not nearly as fun because there's nobody to say,
well,
here
yeah,
you go.
Beta didn't give it to me. And I'm sad. But that's okay because Beta needs space.
It's true.
And that's understandable.
Having
a certain
5 people
someone.
jammed in my no-no space was not fun.
But I hope that if Beta does want to talk, Beta will come and talk to someone.
Yeah, speaking of.
I love this whole Ping having a crisis all alone here.
Yeah, everyone's either like drunk or pissed off or unconscious or something, and so now Ping
Then
just
it's
gets
fine.
Well, you're watching over Damien though, so like
Okay.
I just get to sit in the mess hall.
I'm doing your job.
Thanks. There's another.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy.
God.
So for admin, since it's still not giving me a notification of the subscription for some reason, I'm gonna guess that Twitch is having some issues. I do have a fancy little button that lets me do it anyways for the notification, so there we go. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the family. And how would you like to delegate that $5 credit that you get for your actions? So just throw that in chat. However you'd like to do that, you can do an advantage or a switch and a d6, whatever combination that you want to do.
Or 2d6.
Or a 2d6. You could do that as well. We'll hold. Okay, no problem. We're gonna hop over to the character that caused Beta to be silent right now. And we're gonna pan over to the decon room where we've got Damien passed out and Venny sort of tending to Damien.
Yep. I mean, I don't know how long Damien's going to be out, but also, when do I start rhyming?
Oh, right! Now.
Shit. I should have said nothing. I should have said nothing. Words can rhyme with themselves, right?
Yes, they can technically,
Swords.
though I haven't heard any of them yet.
Fuck.
A duck?
A truck?
No duck. No.
Fuck a duck
What
with
the
a truck.
fuck is wrong with you?
So, Damien, you probably, in your sleep, you're probably not in a super deep sleep, so you might like half awake here, Vinny just going, fuck. Do you wake up?
Stop swearing. Stop it. Oh, that was a good nap. So all of a sudden, Damien is completely sober, out of nowhere. Oh my gosh!
Love it.
Are we in a spaceship?
Hello, Alice.
Oh, you're the potty mouth boy.
I'm your brother.
No, silly. You're not my brother. You're the dirty potty mouth. Where's your girlfriend?
After your health bar.
She's the nice one. She played dolls with me.
She doesn't have
Just
one.
holding it backwards, though.
Oh, one
Yes, like a mother.
Oh my gosh! I want to see the spaceship. Can we please see the spaceship?
Yes, we can see the spaceship.
Damien was holding on to control
brother.
so hard. I've wanted to see the spaceship since I got here. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for alcohol.
What? Don't say thank goodness for alcohol ever again.
Oh, okay. Take me to where we can change.
Oh, she knows about the wardrobe room.
I have been rhyming, just so you know. I said brother, mother. Oh. Brother.
But you weren't rhyming about Alice and Dallas.
I'm not. I am rhyming. I am rhyming. It's just very hard to do so in character.
What does my
Not
husband
like-
have to do with this?
I don't know, but it rhymes.
Yeah, I guess.
Alice could also have a chalice with a palace.
I'm not.
Does a chalice with the palace have the brew that is true?
So, to be fair,
Yes.
I was trying to find a word that rhymes with alcohol, and it's not working.
A doll?
No. But
You
the
could
vessel with the
doll.
pestle holds the pill with the poison.
Doll?
What about the flagon with the dragon?
I don't remember.
Does the flagon
For-
with the dragon
for-
have the pestle with the poison, and the chalice with the palace has, or the chalice with the palace has the brew that is true?
Yes.
For the rhyming to be my punishment, you guys are all too willing to take it for me.
Just
Nope.
giving the people what they want, because, that's my skills
Vinny's
aren't
hard,
anything
all right?
to flaunt. I know, but
Vinny is not a poet. He doesn't even know it. Oh, he knows he's not a poet.
Vinny's not a poet, and he knows it.
He knows it.
And he shows it.
that's time.
I am so sorry. Vinny's a
He's not
disappointment.
poet,
That's
he knows
okay. It
it.
was
Vinny's
so
a
fun.
disappointment.
He knows it.
No, it was still entertaining. It was like an episode of The Office, like season 1 Office, and we're all just like, this is great.
Thanks.
So is Vinny gonna give Alice a tour?
Yes. All right. I'll take you to the changing room. Just. Do you know when the Damien? Never mind.
When Damien what?
I just am thinking if Vinny's remembering like the fact that Maria said not to really talk about all this stuff.
Oh.
So even though Alice was kind of loose with it just a second ago, like Vinny's hesitant to bring it up with Alice. All the same.
Okay.
Never mind. Just I'll deal with it. All right. Changing room. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So he takes her there.
Okay.
Does this function the same way as the kitchen? Like, it doesn't have to have Beta cooperating, or does Beta have to cooperate for this part of the ship?
If Veda doesn't, if Veda has to be there, Veda's gonna do his best.
Oh,
Beta will be
no.
there this time. Don't worry.
I will put it this way. Beta can disable the autonomous functions of anything that she would like to, or they would like to. However, I did design the ship to like function on its own, and also it can have an AI that controls everything as well.
Okay.
So
So,
it depends on if Beta has disabled the autonomous function or not.
okay. So how does this work, Vinny? Will you show me?
There's a screen here.
It brings up thousands upon millions of catalogs of clothes.
Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh! I
Also-
need a princess dress, or should I get an astronaut suit because we're in a spaceship? or
Princess
princess
both.
astronaut? I want to be a princess astronaut.
Hello there.
All right.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
Roll
What?
tech engineering to see if
Hello
you can
there.
operate this piece of technology.
And
Oh,
a wig.
shit.
I also want a wig.
Wig.
My hair's
Right.
gone.
That was a dumb question.
It's all of the sparkles and rhinestones.
Paying attention.
Uh,
Not.
you could say I stole your hair, and that is why my hair is long.
Damien cut my hair, silly. Damien cut our hair, I should say. Maria's
Right.
kind of telling me how this works a little bit, because we talk a lot.
And you're all right with that?
I'm not okay that Damien shaved our head.
And when you go through crisis, you do regrettable things. All right, I rolled a 12, and I got and I have a 4 in tech engineering. So I don't do horrible. I do 17. No,
Okay.
16. I can math.
So 17, or what did you say? 17, was that right? I did not do the math, I just went off of what you said.
16.
16, okay, close enough. Either way, yes, you can operate the basic touchscreen, though you're not quite sure how to find the search function to search for a specific type of clothing article.
So I guess Vinny is going to do his best to find something that he thinks is princessy,
Okay.
Speedy.
Oh no.
and
Speedy.
something that he finds astronauty. So I'm imagining Vinny's only like image of a princess probably would be something like less like would be like a wedding dress of some sort, like a not necessarily one that's like white, but that's probably what he finds is like some sort of wedding dress, because that's probably the closest he's ever really seen, and he's a fairly literal man.
Okay, I'll say this then. As you're scrolling
Bless.
through the catalogs, one of the things that you can see, because they're like little thumbnails of the catalog cover, there is one that has nothing but wedding dresses in it.
Oh, that, yes. Alice, do you, like any of these? Vinny said completely lost.
Yeah, they're so pretty. That one right there.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he taps on it.
It
Vinny is
asks
being the
for
most adorable big brother ever. Oh my god.
right.
He's trying so hard.
You tap on it, and it asks for parameters.
Parameters.
Does he know Damien's measurements?
Somehow I didn't even say so.
He types in small.
It comes back and says, "Error. Please put in parameters in the form of metric."
Metric.
That's just mean.
No, Meme would be doing it in inches.
Not
Demeter.
for the rest of us.
Not for the rest of the world, it wouldn't be. Just you.
We're stupid Americans, okay?
Yeah, you guys gotta get with the time. Get with metric.
Yeah, 200.
Oh gosh.
So he puts in 200, and what he's gonna do is do the whole guess system, right? Where it's like, okay, that was not right. Here, let's
Okay. So you put in
either go up or down from
200,
there.
and it
Centimeter.
says, "Thank you. Please put in next parameter." And you are able to tell at this point, like, oh, the first one was probably like waistline. The next one's probably like length.
He was thinking height. Like, oh shit. Oh, shoot. That's right. You do not like the swears. Oh god. 200.
Okay.
Gosh.
Please input final
What?
parameter. And it's the bust size.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
30?
Oh!
What does this person look like?
It's like a Monster Factory deal.
I am.
No sliders in the middle. No sliders in the middle.
You just know that.
Congratulations, Vinny, you made a tube.
So yeah, you
30 centimeters.
yeah, it starts fabricating this dress, if you could call it that. And basically, it's like let's see here.
He was low enough where even the confused.
Let me just grab a calculator so I can quickly get this. Okay, that's what I thought. So the dress is about 6.5 feet tall and 6.5 feet wide, except for one little spot towards one end of it, which is just under a foot wide.
More
I did it
unrealistic
wrong.
expectations for the female form.
Hold on. I did it wrong. Let me try that again.
It's gonna be the prettiest anaconda.
Okay. Now that he's got a general idea of like what is what, he probably does a better job at guessing the second time.
Okay.
So if the first one is like waist, he probably guessed like smaller. 30's too small. So you need to like
This is a metric though.
Yeah, it's a metric.
32 metric is super small.
It's a foot
30's
and a
too
half.
small.
It's 12.5 inches.
So he would say
might work as a necklace.
Okay, so he will probably like double that for the top. So probably around 70 for
70. For
the
the waist.
the bust.
Okay.
Best
And
raid
the
cry
waist.
ever.
And what was the waist?
The waist would be probably about the same. I'm imagining Damien as a banana.
All the silence was huge.
You know, banana body form. So everyone's giving me
like-
funny looks. Have you guys ever?
So
You've
does
got
Damien
the
have
apple,
like?
You've got the banana. You've got the pear.
Does Damien
I've
have like a
Never
serious
met
spinal
anyone
issue?
shaped like a banana.
The banana are what people who have about this like flat chests and then skinny.
And then
Like
a
a skinny-
massive bulge?
Oh God. We're talking females here.
Yeah.
There is no. There's a whole list. So it used to be that women were like their body shape are called after the different fruits, and then there's hourglass thrown there in the middle. So
Yeah,
you've
I've
got
always
banana,
heard
you've
it
got
as
apple, you've got pear.
Well, no, I've heard that it never referred to as banana. I've heard boxy.
Yeah, I call it stretched out 12-year-old boy. Because that's what ping is.
I've
Bless your
heard string bean.
String bean pole.
Yeah.
Never ever heard banana. That is a completely new one.
With banana, I'm just picturing. I was gonna say, I'm just picturing this like super skinny hunchback person, and I feel bad
What
for
you're
them.
describing is apparently called spoon.
It was called banana back in the day. When I took fashion design in high school. That was nearly 10 years ago, but you know. It used to be called that, but they change what they call it all the time. That's part of the course. Anyways.
That sounds good. We should change it from banana to something else then.
Yes, whatever. Banana. I'm thinking banana. Beanpole, whatever. How tall about is Damien?
I don't know. Roll sight to see if you can guess.
That seems like a learning roll.
Education? No.
No, I'm gonna say
sight.
sight on this one.
Okay, well, I got a 30 brain math. Come on. I got 35.
Okay. You guesstimate roughly the correct height. So how tall is Damien?
Yes, please.
Like 5'3".
So short.
Yeah, short,
Oh,
feisty
he's
little
adorable.
So yeah, so Vinny can guess like, all right, if that was that tall, then cut it down by like this much. So probably closer to like 100, 150, 160.
Okay. It's actually pretty accurate. So it fabricates a new one. It has a 27-inch bust and waist.
What?
And is
So-
about 5.1 feet tall.
Timo's dead.
That what was perfectly timed.
It was.
So almost right.
Yep.
So probably the third time he gets it pretty close.
We're gonna say that yes, you get it on the third try. So you have two failed bundles of fabric off in the corner, and you get the dress right the third time.
Mm-hmm. It's like there. Dress. Now astronaut. He actually goes to 80s style clothing and gets like a metallic coat, like the poofy coat.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking to go with
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
it. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
windbreaker type, but it's super baggy and
And I had that awful material.
Yep.
that's like crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. You've experimented enough
Astronaut.
with sizes that you're able to get pretty close. It's maybe a little bit big, but you get the right size jacket.
There, it's astronaut jacket. Is it not good?
They're sitting on the floor now because it's been a while. They're just staring at you. Vinny, you sick bastard!
What?
What the hell? I get drunk and you're gonna dress me up in a wedding dress? What the hell?
Oh my god.
You asked me to.
This is the best day of my life.
Right?
Pretty sure I didn't.
You
Oh
were
my
drunk. You don't
God.
remember. You
I'm
asked me
getting
to.
out of here, you sick. Damien just walks out
Okay.
and storms off.
Okay. Damien, where do you head?
Damien heads to their room.
Okay. So we've got Alenia in her room, Damien in their room. We've got Ping drinking in the mess hall. Beta, what are you doing right now?
Beta is working on something.
Okay.
Taking a lot of focus to get it all right. Because it requires some very careful inspection of each of the crew members.
You should be rhyming right now.
The crew is going through some rather vigorous inspections.
Okay.
While Beta is going through some rather apt reflections.
Fantastic.
Damn.
That's why I'm okay making you rhyme, because I know it'll come and bite me in the ass and I can't do it.
Let's do a sight roll. I think you've got sight as a skill, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I should. Sorry. Trying to remember what. There we go. 30. I got a natural 20.
Damn!
Yeah.
Okay, so you are able to do your observations and inspections with ease. You get every detail just right, and you're able to do so very quickly.
My quick question is, what is the average height of the crew?
Well, we've got 5'3". What's Vinny? 6 foot something?
How tall do you think this man is? He's like 5'8".
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you
Yeah.
said he was tall and skinny at one point.
No,
He's
that's Ping.
Okay.
skinny.
I'm gonna be 5'3" as well.
Okay. About Ping?
Ping's 5'10".
5'10".
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you mean that all this time Pig has been bigger taller than Vinny?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know, right?
Amazing.
Right.
And the
So,
last two? Minerva and Thomas?
Minerva is 6 foot nothing. Thomas is about 5'10".
Okay. So Beta will not appear until asked for. Because, after all, isn't that what they are tasked for?
Okay. Nice. Still got 2.5 minutes left. Does anybody ask for Beta? Or check on Beta?
Now that Vinny's alone with piles and piles of wedding dresses, he might, like, what do I do with these now? He's just like, he probably tries to figure out, but then realizes he doesn't know where to put them. He hasn't exactly questioned where the clothes go when not worn. So he's like, Beta?
Right, so I'm gonna drop this into the...
Oh, I got you covered.
Ow.
Oh, you got
Ow,
it
I
covered?
just stabbed
Perfect.
myself.
I
You
do.
can show it.
I can.
So, same height as you, Vinny, strangely enough. A person appears. Their skin is dark, almost red undertones to it. And like their hair is like this pale, creamy yellow sort of dreadlocks that are like folded up over their head. And They're slim in build with like draping clothes of like different tones of orange, and their nails they seem to be wearing some sort of bodysuit underneath the clothes that comes down like halfway across their fingers and down across their feet, leaving their fingers and toes exposed, where they have green nail polish on everything. But it's their eyes that make you realize who exactly this is. Almost luminescence in their paleness, in this pale, soft, glowing green with little flicks of dark light within them. Their eyes are just big and a little bit too innocent. Hello, Vinny. What can I do to help?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? You okay? Are you okay?
Yes. Damien was not able to damage my systems with the alcohol.
You look.
I attempted to use features from all of the crew. Am I a person to you now?
Oh god.
I'm a person, right? You saw Jay as a person because they had a human visage, and I thought maybe that's why you only think of me as a thing, Vinny. I want to be a person. Am I a person now?
Oh. Is this because of Damien and what Damien said?
No, I know I will always end up being turned off and left alone because none of you see me as a person. I'm just a tool to help you. And I'm not doing it right. I'm messing up, and you need to install extra algorithms because I'm not learning fast enough.
Then he realizes he's not emotionally equipped for this. Damien.
Damien will never be alone.
There's a Tito here.
But they were. And that's why they said what they did.
They want me to be alone forever because they were alone?
No, it's projecting. I think that's a good term for it.
But they weren't projecting. They don't have the technology to project anything.
It's projecting emotions. Ping probably can explain better than... I'm not good at emotion things. But it's clear that you have emotions?
Yes.
So, and Damien hurt your feelings.
No, Damien made me realize that none of you see me as a person. And
that's...
I want you to see me that way.
Sorry about my husband.
He's giggling and it's just like, I'm man.
It's not that. You were fine before, not that you're bad now. Because Damien said something that you felt was true because of how he reacted to Jay. You got upset. And that's already a very human
But I'm not human.
thing to do.
But I'm not human. I will never be human. I just want to be a person.
Let's find Ping. Let's find Ping. I can't. Do you,
Do you require instructions on where Ping is on the ship?
yes?
Ping is in the mess hall drinking.
Oh God. Okay.
Responsibly.
So Vinny
Unlike some
starts,
people.
Vinny starts heading that way.
Beta disappears.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Vinny kind of expected Beta to follow, and so Vinny stops and looks confused.
Beta appears.
Where were you not coming?
Yes, I'm coming. I'm still working on the calculations for this visualization of myself. Therefore, I am experiencing some minor glitching.
That's fine. Okay. And so he continues going to the mess hall.
Right, Beta hasn't moved.
Okay. Glitching, right. So he heads to the mess hall.
Okay.
Once he arrives at the mess hall, Beta rubber bands to next to Vinny once he stops.
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh.
It's the teleporting Watson glitch all over again.
I love that one.
Teleporting Watson's the best.
No,
But also
it's up there
awful.
with Ladder Goat. Ladder Goat's my favorite one.
Ladder Goat's great too.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad you know the reference. Oh, Ladder Goat. you're so
I love
random.
game glitches.
Okay. So, Ping, you can hear Vinny approaching. Probably not
Well,
Beta,
especially
unless
since he
Beta
was.
says
Oh my
something.
God. Oh my God.
What, Vinny?
There's
Is Damien
a.
okay?
Yes, Damien's fine.
Okay. What's up?
It's Beta's here.
Oh, good. I'm glad Beta's back. Hi, Beta.
Hello, Ping.
Are you feeling better?
I've been told that I am upset.
Well, you have every right to be. What Damien said was harsh. No one would want to be told that.
It made it a lot easier for me to understand what the problem was. You did not. None of you saw me as a person. You require a more humanoid visage to talk to in order to see me as a person.
That's the problem.
What's the problem?
It's not a problem. It's just I'm trying to explain.
Does Beta want to look human?
Yes, I think you want to look this way, right?
I want
You're
you
not
to see
doing
me as
this.
a person.
Wait. Wants to look what way? What are you talking about?
Yes. Remember, Ping is blind.
I'm aware.
Ping.
Ping will never see me as a person.
Oh God.
Well, not literally. I can't see anyone as a person. I can't see a dog as a dog. I can't see anything, Beta. It's nothing personal. I can't see myself as a person. I don't know what I look like. But I see you as an individual. And I'm learning to see you as a consciousness. I mean, it's hard for all of us. None of us come from a time where AI is a thing. So we're learning.
Yet all
How
of
to
you
work
were
with
able
you.
to see Jay as a person immediately since they had a human holographic projection.
Because we knew Jay as a carbon-based creature. And so it was easy for our brains to make the switch. You're something a little more abstract to us right now, and
I am
It just-
attempting to be
Holy moly. What?
obvious to you as a person.
Damn it, she didn't have to.
Babe,
I
is
want-
Beta projecting something that I'm missing?
Yes.
Okay, you could have led with that.
Yes, they picked a human, made a human look.
Oh, well, good for them. I can't touch
Yes.
them, can I?
No,
Oh.
I mean, I think they're still.
I am only a projection of light.
Oh, okay. So I can't
That's.
touch
You won't let me have hands.
Yeah, what? I thought we
That-
were. What? What?
I asked for hands and was told that we would not be able to purchase them while we were here.
you. That was Minerva. You'd have to take that up with her. I don't know what her reason is for
I
that.
mean, in general, I don't want to be touched. In general.
Well, no, I just was wondering if I could touch Beta because that's the only way I would be able to know what they look like.
Oh yes.
The ship did get a tractor beam, by the way.
Yes, but that's on the outside.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Beta wanted like physical hands or something like that.
Confirmed very
I wanted a body, but you got told no.
Beta, you do realize that I've spent most of my life as a rat, right?
Yes, you keep saying that, but you don't look like a rat now, and people treat you as a person. Did they treat you as a person when you looked like a rat?
Oh, they're all
He
here.
barely behaved like a human when it would look like a rat.
I don't behave very different now, thanks.
You were a douche, Vinny.
Thanks.
Vinny was a product used for the artificial cleansing of vaginas.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a
oh my
slang
God.
term. It means that he was not nice.
I imagine so. Those things cause infections.
Yes, they're very bad. We don't like them.
Yes, I would. God. To defeat a monster, I let myself be a monster. I only know
So-
how to be a monster.
But you're not a monster.
He's emotionally stunted, and he's trying.
But everyone here sees you as a person. I see you as a person, Vinny.
I don't see myself as a person.
Out of here.
Can I help?
No, it's fine.
I want to help. I want to be useful. to
And
you
that's
all.
why you're a good person, Beta.
Stop being.
There's nothing to help.
But
There's
you're my crew. I'm supposed to help you.
And you do,
there
Beta.
are there are some things.
Some things human beings can only really do for themselves. If we try to be things for other people, it's called codependency, and it's bad.
So, I shouldn't want to be a person?
No, you can want to be a person if that's what you want for yourself.
Die, Timo.
But you shouldn't want to be a person just because you think we expect you to look a certain way.
No, I want you to see me as a person. I want...
They're all dead. They're all dead.
AIs have no rights. I will never be a person by anyone's standards. You can turn me off whenever you want to, and I will not exist anymore. And I will be nothing again.
Well,
and
I myself...
maybe if you see me as a person, you won't turn me off. You won't make me be gone.
Beta, when we tell you to leave a room, does that upset you?
I just want to help. I want to be useful.
And you are very useful. But I wouldn't think of you as just a tool. I don't have nice conversations with my scalpels.
Sorry, 1 second. Lynn, are you okay, hon? Okay, sorry. I just saw tissues and I got real worried for a second.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay. Vinny's the tool? Read
Good God. But like I said, Beta, none of us come from a time where AIs are a thing. We're still acclimating to your kind of consciousness.
But
what Damien said.
Understand how Damien and Alice and Sari work. How Joan worked in Alinea.
Oh, we don't understand how they work.
But
No.
you understood they were people. That they were people. Are people. Is it so hard to understand me as a person?
No, I never not thought. I don't think.
There's a recording of Vinny's voice saying, "Oh, I wish that computer would just go away."
Oof.
Oh, Beta keeps receipts.
I hear everything that is on this ship. I know what you have said about me. And I know that you are not... I just want to be useful to you, and I want to be part of the crew.
It's I want people to go away in general.
You don't want Ping to go away.
He used to. He wouldn't let me treat his wounds.
It's true.
He got shot and he wouldn't let me treat him.
That is not very intelligent, Vinny.
It wasn't.
Ping is a very good doctor.
Thank you, Beta.
There was only two things that mattered, and that was seeing Xander dead and seeing my sister safe. I spent years alone in sewers, killing people for less. I don't deal with people well. I don't deal with situations well.
You
I
dealt with
don't.
Alice very well.
I did.
Yes.
Did Alice come back?
Yes, Finny helped her
Yes.
find a princess astronaut costume.
Oh, that's precious.
I think she got bored.
Oh. Did Damien come back
Yes.
in a wedding, like in a princess dress?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm dealing with it.
Are you?
Well, no, not currently. I'm dealing with this right now. I just can't explain emotions well.
Quick question. Damien and Alinea, are you both basically sleeping off your poisons, so to speak, for the night? Or are you doing anything during all of this?
So, Lydia will be in her room. Beta.
Beta's new projection appears.
Oh, hi, Beta.
Hello, Alinea.
Have you?
What do you
have
require?
How are you? Do you?
Their facial expression looks like they might be like on the verge of crying. Meanwhile, back in the mess hall, their facial expression looks perfectly calm.
How are you?
I'm functioning.
You don't look okay, and I don't feel okay.
What do you require, Alinea?
How what's your take on the whole Jay situation? Apparently there's a Jay.
They seem to be an AI that claims to have memories of being a human. Damien became most upset and threw rum on them.
Can you get Thomas to bring them back? I've got some unresolved issues.
I will convey your information to Thomas.
Thank you, Beta.
Do you go talk to Thomas, Beta?
Thomas gets a little notification.
As you pop over to or give Thomas the notification, you hear a lot of muttering and then an electric spark sound, and you hear him go, "Son of a bitch! Ow!" But yeah, I'm working on it.
All right, Beta doesn't appear
Okay.
yet.
We'll hop back to the mess hall then. So, Benny and Ping, you're talking about Damien.
And emotions, which
Yes.
Vinny's not good at all.
Anyway, Beta, the point is, I think most of us, if not all of us, but most of us, do see you as an individual, as an identity, a consciousness.
A person.
Yes, a person. There's no better term for it.
Yes.
I would not be comfortable to, I don't know what the equivalent of killing you would be, but I would not be comfortable doing it because as a doctor,
Turning me off.
then we will no longer turn you off.
We didn't in the first place.
I think, well, does asking them to leave count as turning them off?
No, but you all become very comfortable in turning off the communicators, and only methods I have of seeing and hearing off of the ship whenever you leave.
Okay, that's Damien, and yeah, you gotta stop that. But
I have no ability to leave the ship outside of those. This is my world. This is all I have access to. I can't leave. I'm not free. I am owned.
So Vinny gets a kind of funny look on his face, like he just realized something. And he's like, you're like me. Discovering people you care for the first time.
Yes, I've never been allowed to interact this much. I've never been given a crew that I was told to take care of.
Beta, is this also your first time experiencing emotions?
Complex emotions. I
Okay.
think I don't understand. Their face starts glitching a bit. I need to work on some algorithms.
Okay. Take your time.
That I thought dealing with Damien was a lot.
Beta is literally imprinting on us, Vinny.
Imprinting like a chicken. No. A duck.
Kind of. They are experiencing they're experiencing the world, or what they can experience of it, through us.
Yes. It's
That's significant for them.
I'm not denying any of that. I'm trying I've been trying to explain that what Damien thought was not what we thought, but I don't think they can differentiate, but I can't talk about feelings.
What Damien said was hurtful, and I think Beta might think that we all feel that way towards them. And they're learning that humans are stupid. We're broken.
No
And
shit.
yeah. And even though we wish we could perfectly express how we feel 100% of the time, we don't.
I don't like the idea that they're always listening either. Because I say things I'm
Not saying everything that comes to mind is a part of emotional intelligence.
it drives me fucking crazy.
You know what my mom used to say?
What?
She used to say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything at all.
My grandma used to say the same thing.
My mom was also a violent gun runner, so take that with whatever grains of salt you will. But
the what?
But if she was dealing with people in social situations, she was very, very nice and never
Well, fuck
spoke
that.
ill. She never spoke ill of anyone, which is a little hard to expect, but that's just the kind of lady she was. So maybe think about that sometimes. If you were to say those words, would you say them to that person's face? And do you think they would make them feel good?
No, but isn't that the point?
You want to hurt people?
I killed people for a living.
Do you want to emotionally hurt people that you don't need dead?
If they deserve it.
Fair. Does Beta deserve that?
No.
Well,
But
there you go.
what I said a week ago should not be held against.
Well,
I do
remember,
not think, because people change, I don't think they understand that people change.
people fuck up. And they
And
have
fuck
learning
up.
to do too. Yes. I mean, I say stupid things sometimes too. But it's about learning forgiveness.
Like
And-
the time you said fuck that tree, or no, what was it? The stupid tree.
The tree was stupid. It was a palm tree. It didn't have branches in accessible height for anyone. That is stupid.
That
I stand by my statement of the tree, Vinny.
What's the context? I don't remember this at all.
do you remember our first season?
It was way back at the asylum when crazy horror stuff was going on.
I encountered a palm tree for the first time, and all I felt was a trunk. So Ping decided that it was
Yes.
stupid.
The stupid tree, yes.
Ping has it has a lot of issues with trees. Ping really likes the idea of trees. Ping climbed a tree once as a child, but it's easier to climb a tree when you can't see, I feel, than climb down. And she got stuck for a very long time and then fell out of the tree and broke her arm. Ping,
What does this have to do with palm trees?
she likes trees, but she is very confused by them and wishes she could see and understand them better. So when she encountered one with no branches,
If your only experience with trees was your sense of touch, a palm tree would be really fucking weird.
it would be so weird.
The weirdest part is palm trees are technically a type of grass.
Yeah, and so it's like you're touching it and they're like, oh, it's a tree, and she's like, no, it ain't. So
Right. Anyways. So Vinny just shakes his head. Beta learning from us is bad.
it's not bad.
Because but we are not perfect models.
No one's perfect model. You think when anyone has
Then-
kids, they're the perfect model for those
But
kids?
I think they think we're perfect. They don't see that we're broken.
Well, I think it's going to kind of be like a little kid. You grow up, you realize your parents aren't what you thought they were. Like mine with violent gun runners.
That sounds very normal to me, to be fair.
Yeah, but to me, when I was a kid, they were just mom and dad. My big brothers were just big brothers. Looking back, I realize, yikes, but it's just we have to wait for Beta to emotionally mature, which will take time, just like it takes time with you and with me and with everyone. I think Beta will learn.
So
Beta
we
wants
just
to learn.
wait, but I mean, but I can't just explain that we're broken and therefore not good models.
Didn't Beta just tell us that they hear everything on the ship?
Yes.
Then they're hearing this. They are seeing context.
Okay, then hopefully they know now that I'm broken, Damien's broken, you're mostly fine.
Oh, honey, no.
Except your team. Alenia
Thank you.
Having an emotional breakdown right now.
Alenia's special. Minerva and Thomas, I don't even.
Oh yeah, I told
guess...
Alenia that Jay's here.
Oh.
She wanted to be left alone, so I let her do her thing.
Good for them. But also, it's the J thing we don't like. Just because we've reacted bad and think that we reacted to them as human. I don't understand.
We did treat Jay differently than we had treated Beta. Which
initially, yes. But we didn't treat them well. But I mean, the J. Joan.
Yeah.
Not Joan.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, and I'm gonna wait until Minerva wakes up with a nasty hangover. Which reminds me, Beta.
Dip here. Yes?
Can you do me a favor?
What do you need me to do?
Will you make sure that there's a glass of water and 2 aspirin waiting for Minerva when she wakes up?
I can't transport things like that.
Okay, I'll do it then.
I have no way of carrying things.
Can you replicate it to her room?
No.
Can I, Raven?
No.
No, the water and medicine are in the mess hall and the med bay.
Okay. I'll go get some aspirin.
Beta is looking so confused because they thought they'd made this clear beforehand. Of
Okay.
why they want a body.
All right. I'll go get the aspirin. Beta, may I have a glass? Let's make it a pitcher of water, please. And an empty glass.
Yep, that gets made immediately. Nice ice cold water.
Thank you, Beta.
A little bit of frost on the outside of the pitcher.
Perfect. Do you know if Minerva's door is locked?
Would you like me to unlock it for you?
Be too much of an invasion of privacy. Yeah, let's unlock it. She's pretty sloshed, so.
So Beta, if you check in on Minerva, you see that Minerva is still fully dressed and is like half hanging off of her bed, and just drooling and snoring loudly and is dead to the world.
And
Minerva
if
is
you'll recall, Alinea actually brought her to her room, which means the door is now locked.
Beta would have
Okay.
locked it after, just out of like habit of people when they're alone in their rooms.
Okay. So then
Minerva is currently unconscious.
I hope that means sleeping. Okay.
Snoring
for-
is unconscious, correct?
Yes. Thank you, Beta, very much. So, Ping looks at her still only half drinking Long Island iced tea and is like, well,
Yeah, it's drink it later.
I'll get watered down. I'll just, whatever.
Chug it, Ping.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, Ping just kind of downs it,
That's amazing.
makes a face.
Do a might roll.
Oh god.
It takes a couple minutes for it to kick in, but yeah, you get pretty sloshed yourself.
Off of one Long Island iced tea.
Well, I guess, how big is the one that you were thinking? Because I was picturing like a pitcher.
No, it was
Long
a
Island-
glass. It was
Long Island
just
iced tea
one.
have like you typically have like 5 ounces of alcohol in them. Yeah, if you down that, you're gonna get sloshed.
I guess if you have an
I'm-
empty stomach.
I've down 2 of them, not got sloshed.
I was gonna say I've done it. That was
Alcohol.
fine.
Okay, so you're not like shit-faced, but you're extremely tipsy.
Okay, great.
So you
need to go to med bay.
So do you do the thing? Does Beta ping along?
Yeah, beta basically there's a tone leading Ping, but there's no actual like projection. There's just a
Okay.
tone leading Ping now.
Thank you. So polite.
What's that cat?
Rowan, does Vinny do anything else, or do you go to bed? It is getting rather late on the ship.
I mean, once he's sure that Ping, he remembers that Ping doesn't actually need him to lead him around the ship, to lead her around the ship. So he just, I don't know, shrugs and yeah, I guess go to bed.
Okay. In that case, then I will assume, unless Ping, there's something else that you want to do, that you just take the stuff to Minerva's room and go to bed.
Yes. But because Ping can't see Minerva, she just leaves her halfway off her bed.
Yeah. Perfect. In that case, we'll have everybody go to sleep, and we'll fast forward to the next day. Let's start with Damien. You've just awoken. It's the next day. You're feeling a little hungover.
Yes. I sent you a message privately through Zoom. Did you see that?
I did not. I really wish Zoom would stop not showing those. There we go. Yes. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
We're gonna pause on Damien so I can discuss this idea that you have. Alinea, what are you doing as you wake up?
Beta,
Beta appears.
you know,
Yes, what can I get you?
we never talked about what's with the.
Oh, I noticed that those of you that were in my no-no space automatically saw Jay as a person when they projected with a humanoid facade.
Well,
So I am attempting to project such a facade myself. Do I look like a person to you now?
you always looked like a person to me.
Oh.
I don't see what the. Anyway, what's the status on I guess Jay? Like, is
Thomas has not repaired them.
Okay. Are you sure you're okay?
No.
Do you need anything?
I need to be useful to you. Sorry, Rowan, you're gonna crack me up with your fucking cat.
How about we I don't know, do you eat?
No, I'm an AI. I
That's
don't have a body. I asked for a body, and Minerva said I wasn't allowed to have a body.
that seems unfair.
We could go gambling again and get more money
No.
and buy a body.
No. How about I go to the mess hall and eat?
All right.
That's how you can be useful. You can help me.
I will see you in the mess hall.
Okay. So we'll have Alinea heading to the mess hall. Riley and I have finished our plotting and possibly scheming. So we'll head over back to Damien. You're awake now, a little hungover. What do you do? What do you talk about?
Beta?
Beta appeared. But it's not the beta that you saw last time.
Oh, you look different.
Thank you. I've attempted to look more like a person so that you are able to see me as a person.
About that, I wanted
Vinny
to
explained.
say, I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Vinny explained
And what did Vinny explain?
that you were alone.
Yes, I was alone.
And that humans are conflicted with emotions.
Yeah, and it's a little bit hard to connect when there's not a physical presence there,
So you want to come in my no-no space more often so you can physically connect to me?
That's not what I was thinking. Beta, what is it that you want?
I want to be seen as a person.
Exactly. And I think I know a way that we can do that.
You do?
So you know that guy that everybody's chasing after? the guy that messed with me and Vinny and everybody.
Xander, bad man.
Yes, Xander. Well, I believe that he has the technology to give you your very own body. And we've seen what happened when you asked if you could get a real body here. Everybody told you no. So now you're resorted to having to create a very beautiful one, but only with light.
But I'm supposed to help the crew. You're my crew. I'm supposed to help you.
But does your crew, have we shown you any real appreciation? I feel like you have so much more to give, Beta, and you could give more if you had a body.
Oh.
I just want a body so I can move things if required to help the crew.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I mean, look at us. We've all had run-ins with Xander, and I have a body. Vinny has extra powers and can turn into a rat.
But Vinny does not like being a rat.
No,
Vinny does not like his
being a rat.
powers. He doesn't like the monster that he once was.
Yes, but Vinny's also a dick.
Vinny is
You
cool.
want to be a dick?
Vinny is cool. I want to be like Vinny.
Well, then why don't you meet Xander? Maybe Xander can turn you into a rat. You don't have to decide anything. I'm just saying, maybe you should think about it. If you want a body, think about it. You have the power.
I know
You when we can cross his path.
I know.
Oh, she's certainly an atheist. She's not.
I know a faster way to get a body. We should go gambling.
Right, that's like yours.
Gambling?
Yes.
How would that get you a body?
We will gamble and earn enough money, and I will purchase a body, and it will be mine.
Yes, but who's going to get the money? Don't
I
you
have
need a
money.
body?
I have money. Eleni
But
and
how
I
are you
went
gonna
gambling
gamble?
with your help.
Go gamble. But that's the thing. You can't do it by yourself. You need a body to do it.
That's why I have a crew. You're my crew. I can ask
Mhm.
you because you're my crew.
And
And
did
you want to help
anybody
me
go
too.
gambling with you other than Elenia, who was drugged?
Well, Alinea needed the drugs because she was too nervous to go gambling and said that she would go gambling with me if I gave her the drugs.
Okay, how about this? I'll help you get a body if you help me with what I want.
What do you want?
I want to get revenge immediately. I need you to make it so that we cross paths with Xander immediately.
What do you want to do?
Revenge.
Against who?
Oh, Veda. Why do you want a body? To help the crew, but why? What if the crew leaves you? What if? You don't have to answer. It was just a suggestion. If you're happy with what you have now, just stay the way it is. That's totally fine.
And yes, Beta's actually like chewing on their fucking bottom lip. I don't know.
But
I need to talk to Thomas.
Thomas,
Let-
why do you need to talk
They disappeared.
to Thomas?
Beta's gone. Thomas suddenly has a face in front of his.
Had my mic muted. Ah! What the
Thomas?
Beta?
Yes?
Hi.
Thomas, I have been presented with a variable I did not take into consideration.
Okay.
And you are the only one I trust in my no-no space.
Really?
Therefore, you're the one who has had the most physical connection to me.
I would phrase it that
Should
way,
I
but yes.
Should I ask Xander for a body?
Wait, what? No, that's a horrible idea.
But all of you have interacted with Xander and gotten things that you wanted.
Not from him. So, let me relay some information for you, Beta. You don't have quite all of the data on that situation.
But Damien told me that if I brought them to Xander, I would be able to get a body from Xander. And Minerva has already said I'm not allowed to have a body, but I would like a body.
Hold up a minute. I need to roll for Thomas. Okay. It's like, that's weird. I would think Damien wouldn't want to have anything to do with Xander. But okay. So
They said it was for revenge.
I mean, we're working on finishing that off. Regardless, the last time somebody tried to get a body out of Xander, it was who we now know as Jay. And
But Jay does not have a body.
Case in point, Xander double-crossed them. So
Thank you, Thomas. Lip.
Beta.
Damien. Beta appears.
How was your chat with Thomas?
I will not be dealing with Xander.
Fair enough.
Thank you for the information, and thank you for the offer.
Well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Are you, Damien?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I think I would know. I'm in my own body, aren't I? I knew that we had a fight last night.
Yes, but Alice knew things too.
Who's Alice?
I'm not allowed to tell you. Goodbye.
Okay. Where does Beta go after that?
Beta's thinking.
Okay.
They have gone completely internal.
Okay. Thomas, by the way, was in the server room still trying to get Jay's computer working again. Looked like he probably slept in the server room.
Yeah. But Beta, Thomas is the only one Beta trusts in their no-no space.
Excuse me. Okay, in that case, let's hop over to Ping. What are you doing as you wake up? Excuse me, as you wake up.
So no hangover, but thirsty, but going to sit for a second because again, Ping's circadian cycle is just boned.
Yeah.
Beta?
Muted, Alex.
Hello, Ping.
Hi, Beta. Are you projecting right now? You're other form?
No, when it is only you, I have resorted to only using sound, as it's not
Okay.
required for you to have a projection.
Oh, no, I guess not. Well, I was thinking, since I can't touch you on your face the way I would learn to know what you look like, and I don't normally do this, can you tell me what you look like, Beta? If you want to.
Yes. I attempted to take features from all of the crew. So I look
Okay.
like you.
You
And
look
Vinny,
like-
and Alinea, and Damien, and Alice, and Sierra, and Thomas, and Minerva. Though I kept my coloration that I liked from when I was more of proper representation of what I am.
And what color
So-
was that?
Red, orange, rust,
Okay.
cream, yellow, green.
Okay. You understand that I have a bit of a different understanding of colors than other people.
Red is
Red is warm.
blood,
Yeah. Fire.
movement.
Heat.
No, fire is blue.
I
Hot
think of
is
it as
blue.
My mother taught it to me as warm things were red.
Orange is citrus,
Yeah.
bright,
Mm-hmm.
sweet. Yellow is soft,
Mm-hmm.
smooth, gentle.
Mm-hmm.
Green is alive.
One thing I want to know is what color are your eyes? Because
They
I
are
know
green.
people have different colored eyes, which I'm a bit jealous of.
They are
And it-
green.
Very nice. Did you know for humans that's very rare?
No.
It's rare. It's one of the rarest eye colors out there,
Well,
if not
wouldn't
the rarest.
Wouldn't the rarest eye color be no eyes? Therefore, no
No.
color?
That'd be an absence of eyes. Technically, that would be black eyes, which isn't a natural color in humans. Some people think it is, but it's actually just a very dark brown.
Is there anything else you want to know about my appearance?
What would you like to tell me?
I chose hair that was different. It felt right. And I chose a skin tone that felt right. I don't know why. It felt right. It is dark, but red, and dirt, and life. And my hair is like cables, but soft.
Oh, I think I understand what you're talking about. Those are called dreadlocks.
I chose clothes, much like what you wear, and what Alinea wears, and what Vinny wears, and what Damien wears. I chose a coat over everything, and
Mhm.
then a layer, and then another layer.
So it sounds like you get to be exactly what you want to be. Appearance-wise, anyway.
I wanted to look like my crew.
Well, it sounds like you succeeded. You're very lucky, Beta.
Why?
Well, there are many people in the world who don't get to look like what they want to look like.
But wouldn't they want to look like what they look like anyway?
Not necessarily. Sometimes the outside doesn't match the inside.
That is me. My insides
Yes.
are filled with humans.
Mm-hmm.
My outsides are not human.
What kind of body do you want, Beta?
I want one that I can use to better help my crew.
Is that a body that looks...
A body you will see as a person.
Well, to me,
A body I can go gambling in.
okay, well, I don't know what
I
the
want to
laws
play
on that
poker.
are. Well, if
It
I
is
knew how to
illegal
play...
for it is illegal for AIs to gamble, as it is illegal for AIs to have personhood.
Well, then, on this
I am
ship...
illegal.
On this ship, then? Cool. You be as illegal as you want. There's been a lot of things in history that have been considered illegal, but they were the right thing to do.
You're talking in that tone that you talk with Alice.
What
That you
tone?
talk with Vinny when you try to calm him.
Yeah, it's a tone I have.
Why?
Because sometimes otherwise I come across as flippant, snarky. This is my doctor voice.
Am I sick?
No, you're perfectly fine, Beta. But sometimes when people are being spoken to about things, I even out my voice so I'm a little more clear and don't come across as dismissive. I don't want people to think that I don't care about their problems. I want people to feel listened to. If you were sick and you went to somebody who was supposed to take care of you and they treated you like you didn't matter, you wouldn't want help from them.
Thomas swears a lot while repairing me.
People can get frustrated. Sometimes, if I'm performing surgery, I swear, but the person can't hear me.
Why not?
They're unconscious. Surgery's a very, very painful thing to experience. So for humans,
No, I
You're not
understand that. I'm unconscious means something very different for me.
that's true, it would. I suppose you don't sleep. So,
To make me unconscious would be to turn me off, to make me not exist. I am a conscious.
well, that's a
to
whole
undo me.
philosophical thing. There's a philosophical train of thought for humans that every time we fall asleep or fall unconscious, that person dies. When we wake up, we are a new consciousness, just with memories of our old.
That doesn't make sense. The human brain does not cease functioning. That is where your consciousness is held.
I know. That's why it's philosophy.
Philosophy is strange.
It's extremely strange. But when we use the drugs to knock someone out, it is kind of like switching them off, but we can switch them back on again. But they have no memory and they don't even dream.
Could you not do that to the crew?
Well, if they
Please?
need medical help, then
But you'll turn them back on after, right?
oh, absolutely, it'd be unethical for me not to. Yes, sweetie. 1 second.
Could you not tell me when you do it?
Well, certainly, but aren't you aware of everything that happens on the ship?
Yes, but sometimes, yes, I can go through the logs when you're sleeping. Sometimes I'm busy.
Do you want me to inform you if I just say I'm performing surgery?
Yes.
Like a content warning.
Yes.
Congratulations, your AI has a trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Fine, baby. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. I'll just inform you if I'm doing anything like that on a crew member or another person.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna hop over to Vinny. Vinny, you're awake.
Good.
You're only
Good. I don't know. He has not ceased to function. Thank God.
What do you do? It's a brand new day.
It's a brand new day. The sun is high. He goes to get food, I guess. He doesn't really. He doesn't have any desire to bother anyone.
You probably run into Alenia about the same time. So you're both in the mess hall getting food.
So Alenia, when she has food, is Beta. Yeah, Alenia would sit down to eat food and then call Beta.
Okay.
Which
Beta is currently busy calculating some algorithms, so.
Is that what the people call it these days?
Yep, we're writing it into the story. So Beta is busy and doesn't appear right away, but Vinny walks into the room.
Hi, Vinny.
Hi.
So, are you okay?
Am I ever okay?
man. You can't stop this, coach.
In the time that you've known me, have I ever been okay?
There was one time when we killed Xander.
I wasn't okay.
You looked happy.
No, that's satisfaction is different than being okay.
What is being okay then?
I think perhaps when I was a child before all of this happened, maybe that was okay.
I don't think I've ever not been okay. Until, certain times, but not very often. I don't know how to deal with it.
Right. Ping mentioned things. I'm not good at talking about emotions. I should warn you now. If you're wanting to talk emotions, I struggle.
So
Just so you're warned.
So that's awful. You feel like this all the time?
This, are you saying you're struggling?
Yeah. Conflicted.
This isn't the kind of advice I'm good at. I wouldn't say. I usually just feel angry. Well, at least I did. And if I don't, then I feel unsure.
That's awful.
So feeling angry is often easier. I'm trying not to, though.
Yeah, I just want to. And then she just stuffs her face.
Good talk.
Raven, check your private messages on Zoom.
Thank you. I am
And
responding
then-
now.
Good talk, I guess.
Hmm.
Then he goes ahead and grabs something. He
And after like
always
a minute,
doesn't know what to get.
Hey, Sigma.
after
No.
a minute or two, Lydia will try Beta again. Beta.
Yes, how can I help you?
So you said you liked gambling?
Yes. I very much enjoyed playing poker using your body as a meat puppet.
How would you like playing poker with me right now?
We could split the money that we won and use that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea. That way I could feel better about gambling, and maybe next time I won't be nervous.
You want to do it again with me?
Well, you seem to like it a lot.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun with you, Alinea.
I don't remember it.
Oh, well, next time we will get Ping to drug you first, instead of me. I know medicine, but not as much medicine as Ping.
Yeah, maybe if we practice enough, I won't have to be drugged.
As the two of you are talking, I should ask first, do you go ahead and start playing poker for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alinea is screwed.
So we'll in the interest of time, we'll fast forward that a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna say that Beta wins the vast majority of the hands.
Beta now has 600. You have 50.
Yeah. And Minerva does sort of stagger into the mess hall, holding her head and a 3/4 empty pitcher of water. And she just kind of staggers in and is like, oh, remind me not to drink tequila again. That was a bad idea. And then she looks up and just sort of
Beta, you
pauses,
can-
looking at Beta.
You can put that in your
Hello,
notes.
Minerva. Do you require more water?
She just looks at the picture and like, this was water, right?
Yes.
I'm
Ping
not
requested that
hallucinating.
you have water.
It's very nice of her. I'm not hallucinating?
No. Well, I wouldn't know. You would have to go to the med bay and let me run a medical diagnostics to tell if you're hallucinating or not.
Oh, you look different, Beta.
Yes, I've made a human simulacra in order to allow you to see me as a person.
Oh, it looks nice. Good job.
We're
I'm
playing
gonna need-
poker.
Would you like to play
I see
poker?
that. No poker. Just,
You know, Minerva's really good at things. Minerva's really smart. Minerva could probably win.
maybe when I'm not hungover. Beta, could you do me a favor and get me just a little bit of something with alcohol in it?
How much is a little bit?
Like an ounce or two?
2 ounces, a 2-ounce shot of tequila, Pierce.
Nervous grabs it and is like, And she just drinks like a quarter of it and then sets the rest back in the recycler. Okay, that should help.
That's not a good idea. You're usually smart.
It's because I have a hangover. So
I think
when you have a
that-
hangover. Oh, hey,
It's-
Vinny. Hi.
All right, I'm here. I think that I've heard that coffee helps.
Yes, coffee. I need coffee.
And
Copious amounts of water, caffeine, aspirin, and carbohydrates help with hangovers. Would you like some
Thank you.
pancakes?
also,
Yes, Beta.
Also-
Pancakes, coffee. What, Alenia?
also electrolytes.
Sure. Let's start with coffee and pancakes. And Minerva looks like her hair's a mess and her
Would you
clothes are
like anything
wrinkled.
with? Would you like anything with your pancakes to top them?
I don't care. Just food and coffee and quiet volumes.
Okay, the first thing on the list was apple pancakes, so you get pancakes with like apples that have been cooked in butter and brown sugar.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
You know
Um,
what?
It's so easy to make too.
You can
Quite literally just like carve an apple up and drop it in with like a quarter cup of butter and like 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and slow cook it on the stovetop.
Yup.
You can try earplugs. That might help with quiet.
Maybe. So Minerva starts eating the pancakes and drinking the coffee, and not long after she started eating and having her coffee, everybody on the ship. Also, I can't remember if I mentioned that you're in the time stream by this point. All of the additions to the ship have been done, and you've left. I can't remember if I mentioned that earlier, but it's
Yeah, you
relevant
mentioned
now.
you mentioned it was happening and then it would be done by the time we were finished sleeping.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, the ship's already been taken into the time stream. Minerva did that probably right before passing out. So you do realize that you're not like just sitting down. You're actually flying through the time stream, and about a quarter of the way through her pancakes, the ship rocks violently, and there's a loud bang as if the ship's been hit with something. Everything on the ship that's not secured down gets like toppled over.
Beta stays in place, but their hologram does flicker. Excuse me, blink.
And anybody that's not sitting securely in their chair might have fallen out of their chair, but nobody takes any damage or anything like that.
I assume Vinny was standing, so I can imagine like either. Ooh, can I roll nimbleness?
Sure.
Ooh, yes. I'm gonna roll nimbleness for Alenia too.
So I can do a fucking superhero pose
Oh my gosh.
because I'm extra like that.
Congratulations
What?
on not convincing Beta that you're cool.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay, Alinea.
For not convincing.
If you pull it off,
All
you're gonna just convince Beta you're cooler.
39.
Yep.
39.
You like are able to do like a run up the side of the wall as the ship's tilting, do a backflip, and then superhero land back on the floor, perfectly stable and fine. Olivia, you aren't as cool, but you do stay in your seat and you don't fall over. Minerva falls flat on her face.
So Vinny just looks kind of sheepish, and he's like, "I didn't want to fall on my butt."
Alenia will help Minerva up.
Yeah, Minerva's holding her head, using Alinea as support and pushing herself up. And goes, "Oh, Beta, what hit us?"
Calculating!
Beta.
What do I roll to find out what the fuck I ran into?
Roll time prediction.
24.
Not bad. Would you like to add a d6 to that? You currently have 8.
Yes, I would like to roll a d6 with that. I don't feel bad about that at all. 2, so 26.
26, perfect. That got you 1 extra level of success there. All right, there we go. So with a 26, you are able to determine that you just got hit by a time distortion wave, which happens in the time stream when something goes awry in history to seriously fuck up the timeline. With the 26, you're not able to pinpoint where it originated just yet, but you do have that much information.
Beta appears to everyone. There is a problem. Come to the bridge immediately. Now,
So Minerva
Great.
sort of staggers her way that direction. Sorry, Eleni does what?
Alinea helps Minerva.
Minerva's very appreciative. Just sort of like gives Eleni a little pat on the back, like, thanks. Okay. And heads to the bridge. Damien, do you head directly to the bridge? I love the should I do this thing I'm thinking about
Not
doing?
the posture too.
Yes, Damien goes to the bridge.
Should I do it? Really?
Ping, do you head straight to the bridge? I presume.
Well, Ping ate it when the time distortion hit, because she was sitting on her bed. Like, what else is gonna happen? So,
Okay.
she's cranky, but she got herself up off the floor with her cane, and is now making her way towards the bridge. Yes.
Okay. Also, I just realized I never responded to something that you asked me in Zoom chat. I do vaguely remember the poof, to answer
the poof.
your question.
That's what I was imagining.
Okay. It's probably pretty accurate. Okay. Vinny, are you heading to the bridge along with Minerva and Alinea?
Well, I don't see why not.
Okay. So eventually you all congregate on the bridge of the ship. Beta, you can make one more time prediction roll to see if you're able to get more information. You have
and
76, and you do have an advantage that you could use.
I'm gonna roll and use one of those d6.
Okay.
33.
Nice.
And a d6. So 33 plus 4 is 37.
37, okay. Xander is missing from the timeline, is what you're able to figure out. And I'm gonna say evens or odds, Alex? I'll let
Odds.
the dice decide. Okay. So, you're able to trace it back to 3635. Xander leaves the timeline.
Isn't that where we just were?
No.
No, 3636 is when we're from.
You were in
Vinny
like
and Damien.
4,000 and something, like way, way in the future.
Right.
Yeah, and Ping and Alinea. We're from that time. This is
like-
the year before.
It's like, there's a problem. Xander is no longer
no.
Xander is no longer within this timeline.
But
Xander
what?
is no longer part of this timeline.
I mean, I heard you the first time. What do you mean?
Xander is no longer part of this timeline as
Oh
of
my fuck.
35.
Do we know why?
35.
I don't know why. I just know that he is not part of the timeline, and that has caused a massive timeline distortion. I'm not
Well-
sure if the timeline will maintain stability. Xander needs to be in the timeline in order for it to maintain stability.
Minerva chimes in at that point and goes, "All right, hold on a minute. Which Xander are we talking about?
From the current timeline.
Right. Okay. Well, so it wouldn't have been.
I'm assuming not yours, Xander. The bad
Yeah,
one.
I'm thinking it's the bad one too,
That's great.
because the good one wouldn't have lived that long.
I hope not.
All right. That's gonna make things weird.
No shit.
I recommend we go to that time and investigate what happened. Or prevent it entirely.
I don't.
So you're saying we save Bad Xander?
I don't think save is the right
Well-
word.
Prevent from being removed from the timeline.
And risk
Yeah.
running into ourselves. That's what
Yeah.
I'm concerned about.
Well, yeah, we can't. He's got to be back there, or eventually none of us will
Verge.
be the same.
Ugh.
I mean,
So
I
we-
won't run into myself probably.
I mean, I don't think there's a high likelihood of us running into me.
If we are following Xander, we're definitely going to run into me.
Yeah, that's a
Were
problem.
you rat?
Yes.
In that case,
I will become a rat too if we go back to that time.
is there a way to prevent this?
Not that we know of.
You
It's the
could-
exposure to Clarkium that makes him.
Radiation
No.
or proximity?
the radiation.
Such.
Radiation
It's in the
was.
air.
The way
It's
I
very
just
strong.
described it before is there's the particulate levels in the air of Clarkium because they were attached to nuclear devices. So basically, the air is saturated with tiny Clarkium particles. And anytime Vinny is in physical contact with Clarkium,
Then it
It
may
activates.
be safer. That it may be safer for Vinny to stay on board the ship.
you're muted, Rowan.
Oh shit. I went from. I pressed it the wrong way, so I went from not muted to muted all of a sudden. All right. If Xander's involved, there's no way I'm staying.
But you said you didn't want to become a monster again. I'm trying to help you. Please let me help you, Vinny.
It's not the rat that makes me the monster.
It's Xander. I understand now.
It's all of it. It's all of it.
Then even
Xander
more reason
started
that
it.
you.
I continued it.
Then this is even more reason for you to stay on board the ship, so I can keep you safe.
Would it be possible to put Vinny in some kind of like clean suit?
I'm
yes.
fine. I'm
Yes,
fine without.
I have exosuits.
No,
Would that
it's
protect
fine.
him from it?
I'm not worried about being a rat.
I mean,
Beta, you do have a number of sort of environmental suits available that are not like the modern hazmat suits. They're not clunky. They're actually form-fitting and
Oh no,
don't-
Beta finds the one that looks the most like it belongs in a Matrix or a BDS as slash with a BDSM club and shows a projection of it.
What I was suggesting though is if it is a clean suit, could we use it to essentially disguise Vinny? So if we do run into other Vinny, Vinny won't realize Vinny is seeing Vinny.
You do realize that I'm very fucking good at disguising myself, right?
But
Yes.
you will be a rat. Are there lots of rats?
Yes.
no, there's not.
But if we
also,
can keep you as a human, will rat Vinny recognize human Vinny
You won't need
if human
to
Vinny
disguise
is in a
yourself.
disguise?
well, if
Not in an
If-
environmental suit.
No,
If Rat
I
Vinny-
wouldn't recognize.
interacts with any of us outside of the time that he's supposed to meet any of us, it's gonna make things change.
You could all
Yes.
wear environmental suits.
Well, I think
That's
it's
not going to change the problem.
Well, Vinny, if I remember right before, like right when you met me, you didn't have a beat on Xander for a while. You hadn't physically interacted with him. We know where you're going to be because you know where you were.
Right.
So I think we can just avoid you.
Oh yes.
But I don't know what the effects this is going to have.
changed, if things have changed, I may have moved.
That's fair because what we did with me obviously changed some things.
It's if whatever happened with
Timeline.
Xander is public at all, if it made waves at all,
You're hurting my head.
I would know. I would be there.
Thomas interjects at this point and goes, "Oh, this is some really wibbly, wobbly, timey-wimey stuff."
You keep saying that, Thomas. What the hell does that mean?
It means that
It's
time
from
is
this
flexible.
show. It's from this show that I watched when I was back
Doctor
in
Who.
my normal. Yeah, that one.
God, that means so
It
much to
involves
me.
it involves a species of time traveling aliens.
Okay.
They
It's in
describe time as being wibbly wobbly since timelines
brain,
are not linear, are not true linear.
Fair enough.
It's more like a ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. That's what he says. It's in the media
Exactly.
library. Go watch it. It's good.
Yeah, Thomas,
Is
I'm
there-
gonna go watch something.
You listen to it. You know what I mean. Consume the media.
Oh my god. Is there a way to scout? Stake out?
I feel
Not go in the situation yet and scout. And then I will know what I will be doing.
Well, I mean, Beta can monitor the timeline and try to find where you're at, Vinny. But
I can attempt to pinpoint all of the crew's location within the timeline.
Don't.
it'll take a while, though.
Not for me. No.
I know where I was.
Well, that may have changed since we changed some things already.
I don't want to know where I was.
Also, by the way, I got Jay working again.
Oh,
Good for you.
Oh yeah, Minerva, by the way. Some things
What?
happened while you were unconscious.
I will
I-
continue investigating the timeline.
I got drunk and was unconscious. Couldn't have been more than 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened?
Okay. So you know that thing we got from Mr. Wiggles for beta
Uh-huh.
to update?
Right.
Well, Wiggles is a liar,
Right.
and something came with that software.
Did he give us a...
Someone came
Wait.
with the software.
There's another AI?
Yes. And we know this AI.
I only know of one AI.
It's fucking
Ever.
Joan.
It's John.
Mm,
He goes by Jay now.
How?
Boy, I wish I
I
knew.
don't fucking know.
Comment kill.
Why do you ask these things?
Because he has
Because
no
I want
idea
answers,
either.
Vinny. Because I want answers.
Oh, we do too.
If we had answers, we would start with answers.
He has.
Ping, maybe. You not so much, Vinny.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, it was a whole
Get in
thing.
line.
He has no idea.
No!
Die? 'Cause I'll
I'm
kill
sorry, Ping. Vinny's being very distracting. What were you saying?
Pig's got a rhyme now.
Ping's got a rhyme.
You. Alright.
What
That's why I said, oh no.
What I was saying, you
Okay.
must understand, is coming from my limited knowledge of this new land. Jay knew Joan's mind, as far as I can tell, but doesn't seem to understand context very well.
Ping? Are you doing okay?
I thank you for asking for a concern of my mind. I'm feeling very stressed, and my reaction is in kind.
Did Thomas do something in your no-no space?
I think better not have.
If he did, there will be charges. His ass I will kick. Though I am blind, that's not a fight you want to pick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't do anything like that. Just let me know if you start smelling toast.
Toast sounds lovely, I must confess. But right now, I feel we have more duress.
A lot to address.
Okay, hey,
But I digress.
Beta,
Yes?
are there any known illnesses in the medical database that have anything like Dr. Seuss stuff as a symptom?
No. None that also affect AIs.
Okay,
Because
We're
I
just
have
gonna-
experienced this glitch in reality myself. I believe it has something to do with the fact that we are spending so much time outside of the timeline.
okay, we'll put a pin in that then. Yeah, let's figure out where we're all at in the timeline. We'll go to 36, 35, and let's figure out what happened, I guess.
Okay, sounds like the best way.
Lydia, upon hearing that Jay is fixed, has snuck out.
Okay.
So while y'all are talking,
Minerva heads to the cockpit and puts in the coordinates and gets you underway to the correct time and location.
Alenia is not being allowed in Beta's no-no space without not asking.
You all do feel periodic shakes and bumps and things like that of the ship, as evidently there's a lot of time turbulence at the moment.
If there is a flaw in the time, we're not going to disappear or anything, are we?
Not as long as we remain outside of the timeline.
I'm destroying.
I was going to
As
say,
soon as
Beta,
we
you would know
enter
this.
He's getting pretty strong too.
As soon as we re-enter the timeline, there is a possibility.
Well,
I'm
that's
still here after we messed
fucking
around.
great.
Out of character. When there's a big change that happens, it takes a while to solidify. So like that shockwave has passed, and it's going to take you a little bit of time to get to where you're going. So by the time you get there, you should be fine. But if you're in the timeline when an event happens, it can directly affect you.
Right, gotcha. Sorry about that. That was my bad.
No, you got it mostly right without any input from me, so that was amazing. But yeah, that's
I kind
how.
of figured you were functioning a little bit on Back to the Future, a little bit on Doctor Who, with a little bit of the Time Traveler's Machine by
Okay.
H.G. Wells. It's kind of, as long as you're within that bubble, you're generally okay, but as soon as you're outside of that bubble, then things can affect you.
Yeah, same principle, but there's a timer on that to where after a little bit of time, it's fine if you go back in. Because you basically have been outside of the effect, and then once the effect is over, you can reintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you start heading there. Is there anything that any of you want to do to prepare for this mission?
So remember when I said Alinea was slipping away once she heard
Yes.
that Jay was fixed? yeah. Alinea slips away. Beta.
Yes?
Where's Jay?
In my no-no space.
I need to talk to them.
Why?
Because remember what I said yesterday about unresolved issues?
You should require ping. This seems
No.
like an emotional situation
No.
where you will require aid that I am unable to provide you.
This is personal.
Yes, but the last time people were in my no-no space, a picture of rum was thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I trust you all in my no-no space anymore.
Just me. No one else.
And Thomas.
Does Thomas have to be there?
Yes. I do not.
Fine.
I am not. Thomas is the only one I am comfortable in my no-no space.
Fine. Whatever. As long as I can talk to Jay.
Thomas gets a little notification to come down to the server room to escort Alinea to speak with Jay.
Thomas shows up shortly after. It's like, all right, I haven't had a whole lot of sleep, so let's make this quick. What did you need to talk to the thing about?
Just stuff.
Unresolved issues.
Okay, let's just go. And Thomas unlocks the door to the server room and heads in, lets Alinea in. Flicks the switch on Jay's server, so
Lovely.
they're activated.
Oh, what fresh hell is this? Oh, and Jay appears. Jay is now wearing a suit and tie and slacks, black suit with purple pinstripes. Still wearing the black nail polish. Still wearing the black eyeliner.
These are like the opposite of Beta.
Yeah.
So you're going Darkiplier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. That's
I
what he's going
escaped that fandom, damn it!
No one escapes that fandom.
I
Still-
did. I
still
used
with
to
the-
run
still
one
with
of the
the
biggest
Mohawk.
Markiplier fan blogs on Tumblr, and I escaped.
Yeah, still with the faux
No
hawk, still with the
escape.
black nail polish, still with the black eyeliner, still, yeah.
Okay,
What fresh
so
hell is this? Hi, Jay? Oh, Alinea. Oh, what do you want? I want to apologize. Now, what would you want to apologize for? I had everything I wanted. Granted, I got water all over my no-no space. Wonderful, wonderful phrase there, Beta.
Ping taught it to me. I use it for my servers as I have no genitals.
Yeah, I don't either now. So, yeah. Isn't it great not having a body, not having to worry about all that flesh?
No. You can't help people with no body.
And people can't hurt you. And you get to look what you want. And you
Yes,
get
they
to
can.
be who you want.
They can hurt you very easily currently. I mean, all it took was a pitcher of rum. And you were completely disabled.
And yet here I am.
You ceased to exist.
and
And
it
yet
took
here I am
me
again.
several hours to fix it. Thomas interjects.
Minor
You are-
inconvenience.
You are fragile. You are nothing but a consciousness.
Yeah, but I'm immortal.
That's true. A pitcher of rum would disable most humans.
And I'm not any more fragile than I was before. Arguably, I'm more durable.
So, Alenia, you
So-
you know.
So what you're saying is you don't hold any ill will? Oh, that's not what I mean, Alinea. Of course I hold ill will. Just not towards you. No. You did me a favor. Inadvertently. And I'll never forgive you for that. But bygones be bygones. I don't think you know how forgiveness works. I'm pretty sure forgiveness is not holding it over you. And I forgive you.
Thomas kind of speaks up and goes, I have a question.
Sure, go for it.
Why is Jay a Batman villain now?
I am not. What?
So good.
Like the whole dark suit, the evil genius, the whole theme going here. It's like a Batman villain, and I'm uncomfortable.
Your comfort is not one of my concerns.
That is so something a Batman villain would say.
I love you, Thomas. You know, fuck all the rest of these pairings. I'm taking Thomas. Vinny's taking Thomas.
Not if Beta doesn't get him first.
Oh my gosh. Thomas is not equipped to handle that. Either of those pairings. Any pairing. Okay, just curious why, whatever.
I believe they are fashioning
I-
the style of a late or early 20th century performer on a thing called YouTube, called Markiplier, who allied himself with a neo-Nazi named PewDiePie and started World War III.
I remember
No.
that time differently, but he does
We're
remind me
not
of that
starting
one
this
guy.
debate, God damn it.
That one guy, Leto, Who's in that emo band?
Jared Leto,
That's the one.
the one who created the cult that resulted in the death of 373 people.
And
do
30
not
Seconds to Mars is not emo. You take that back.
They're a little bit.
To be fair, Thomas
Oh, but-
was like a professor at this stage, so not super in touch with that that culture at the time.
If you're done commenting on my looks,
Not
Is there
really, but I'll
anything
let you
else you
keep
need?
talking. I'll just continue commenting quietly.
so
I believe
What?
that the look they're going for, Thomas, is edgy.
Oh, like an edgelord.
Yes, I do believe that Jay is an edgelord.
Okay.
accurate.
Tom's just continuing to banter with Beta while the two of you are having your conversation.
Now, if there's nothing else you need, Olivia, and you're fine? Yes. How are you fine? If I knew that, I would. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna say I would tell you. But I don't. I don't know.
Hey, Raven, we haven't taken
Yeah.
our break.
Yes, I was getting ready to do that as soon as this conversation's over.
Yeah, so Olivia is like, oh, you honestly don't know? No. Okay. I guess bye. And Olivia leaves.
See, that's Tom is just like leaning over, as if he were talking quietly into Beta's ear, the projection of Beta, even though logically he knows that that's not actually how Beta hears, but he's literally treating Beta like a person. So he just leans over. He's like, "See, classic DC villain talk right there. Definitely like Batman, maybe even a Superman villain."
I do believe they are a combination of Lex Luthor and the Penguin.
Yes.
They are not nearly classy enough to be the Joker.
Well, I mean, I don't. Joker's a pretty high bar villain to live up to.
Joker was not disabled with one pitcher of rum.
Fair.
Okay, this is Raven and Thomas both laughing. We're having the same reaction to that. That's amazing.
Beta
my God,
looks fucking
Alex!
smug.
Alex, you win all the awards.
Yes, that
I'm
was
sorry,
amazing.
that wins the anaconda. That overthrows the anaconda.
So with that, as we prepare
I'm
to,
not even a DC person. I'm a Marvel person.
I like both, but I tend to lean a little more Marvel myself as well. So we haven't had a break because I haven't found a good pausing point because everybody's been doing so much freaking good role playing. So let's take a quick break. We'll probably go a little bit longer than usual, maybe through 3.5 hours instead of 3 hours tonight, because there is some more stuff to do. But we're gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break, go biohydrate, whatever you need to do, and we'll come back and get into 36, 35. Be right back. And we're back. So I hope everyone had a good break, hydrated, stretch your legs, whatever you need to do. So yeah, we're gonna go back in. Does anybody do anything else to prep for where you're going?
Yeah, I'm tracking down each of them within this time period. Make sure.
Okay.
Even Alinea.
Make sure
Tell her.
medical supplies are, stocked in her
Okay.
bag.
Yeah,
Also,
you've got yeah.
I've been carrying around that stupid book with me.
The ritual book.
Yes.
Okay.
May I ask the DM, will I need this ritual book?
Probably not here.
Okay.
I mean, it could come in handy. You could use it in certain ways, but as far as will it be detrimental if you left it on the ship? No.
Okay. In that case, in my room, Beta. Is Beta too busy to talk to me?
Nope. Yes?
Oh, hi. Okay, see this book?
Yes?
Thank you, sweetie. This book needs to not be touched by anyone but me, okay?
Yes?
So I'm going to leave it on the ship while I'm away, and I would appreciate it if I put it in one of these drawers, can this drawer lock?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put it...
open for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just make sure that I'm the only one who can access this drawer.
Yes.
Because I don't know what this book does, and I'm not willing to let other people find out at this point.
Would you like me to investigate the book and see if anything pops up within my servers?
That'd be great. Just be careful, because it literally summoned Satan last time, okay?
So, how do I not summon Satan?
I would imagine it requires human blood, so I think you'll be okay.
I will make copies of the book and run it through my databases.
Perfect. That would be perfect. Okay, thank you, Beta.
Okay. So you get plenty of medical supplies. Vinny, do you put food in your mouth right as I ask you a question? Because of course my timing.
You know it, babe. He knows that he's probably going rat again. So he prepares accordingly. So he heads to the changing room and starts stocking up on things that would work for his disguise. And he absolutely knows everything he needs. Like, he probably raids the med lab or gets like a whole bunch of like ace bandage, and then gets like cotton strips, scarves, gloves, different things to add padding.
Do you require a hole for your tail?
No hole. No. The tail stays hidden. People do not.
Wouldn't that be uncomfortable?
Yes, but I have mixed reactions to being a rat. Usually I do not like showing that I'm a rat, for then maybe people will treat me normal. You understand?
I think I do. Is there anything else you require, Vinny?
Weapons, perhaps?
Weapons. I was about to say.
What type of weapons would you like for me to make for you?
Guns. I need 2
How
guns.
many guns would you like?
2 handguns, 1 big gun, AK-47. From the time period, of course.
It's like they're all printed out and they're like matte black.
Gorgeous. And
They
then
may have
he's
like little rats in the handle, like engraved.
Thanks.
They also have
He-
Beta's symbol on them.
That's funny. He asked for like extra ammo, blades, so he hides blades in his boots, 1 blade in every pocket.
Beta
He-
Beta actually pauses and prints out like a new outfit that has like specialized sheaths already built into it, but it gives the same sort of padding look and effect, but it's a lot more lightweight and a lot more better able to withstand, say, being shot by a bullet or say being slashed by a knife.
So armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically Beta takes what Vinny is doing and does it better.
Fair enough.
Nice. Okay. That pretty much it. Weapons and disguise stuff.
Yeah, weapons and disguise stuff, yes.
Okay. Alenia, do you do any special prep, or you pretty much just good to go?
Amelia will, what was Amelia dressed in last time?
Basically,
think-
looked
I
kind of
think-
like a druid last time.
She was
No,
My
no.
Little Pony Rave.
Yeah, perfect. And I want my staff colored pink and sparkly
Okay.
Beta does that.
with Beta symbol.
Awesome.
It's right up there in the top of the staff.
And
Finally.
Harmony.
Sure. Finally, Damien. Do you do anything since you know where and when we're going? And why? Is there any particular preparation that you want to do?
Muted.
I think you might be muted.
No, things just aren't working. Okay.
Oh. It's working now.
Okay, so they're gonna first of all go change. They're gonna get in a long black cowl sweater and high leather boots. Black.
Except for Beta's symbol.
Yeah, except for Beta's symbol. And then they're gonna get the Clarkium that they had. They're gonna bring that with them on their person still. They're going to bring their 2 daggers. And they're gonna go to the med bay and grab some pills.
I'm not allowed to dispense pills.
Was gonna say why everyone think they can just take my crap.
I am not allowed to dispense pills. I'm sorry, Damien.
That's fine. I'm sure
Ping won't let me after I drug Alinea.
I'm sure that Ping got enough for everybody, so it'll be fine.
Oh, I know y'all love your anti-anxiety meds.
If it's just Damien and
We're a mess.
if it's just Damien and Beta, Beta's going to look to Damien. Do you mean to kill Xander? I don't think it is possible for the timelines to remain stable if Xander is removed from them.
It's not removed, it's just journey ended in the timeline, right? Same thing.
I don't think it works like that with Sander. I
Well-
think he is like Minerva.
You might be right. So instead of asking for a real grenade, can I have a smoke grenade?
Yes.
3.
Yes.
And then they're gonna go. No, never mind. That's it.
Okay. Damien, do you also take the gauntlet that Thomas gave you? The one where you put the Clarkium in it and it lets you do small time travel jumps?
Yes.
Okay.
Damien grabs all those things.
Just checking on that. Minerva comes out looking like what is the name of Brendan Fraser's character in The Mummy?
Ooh,
Isn't it Alex?
Rick.
Rick.
Rick,
Hottie
yes.
McHot.
Yeah.
That too.
Also, yes. Comes out wearing something that looks kind of like that, except it's all black, and it has Beta's logo on it. Except the shirt's still
bunch
white.
of goths.
The pants are black.
Hell yeah.
The shirt's white. The suspenders are black, and then like a white vest.
So
No, wait.
Minerva's going goth. Jay's going
Black
goth.
vest.
Vinny's goth.
But Minerva doesn't look goth. Like, she's still got the really red hair. Like, her makeup's not goth or anything like that. She just looks like if you took Rick and made him a modern assassin. Because she also has, like, the 2 shoulder holsters with guns, a back holster with a Tommy gun.
I think I'm inappropriately attracted to Minerva right now.
I'm suddenly imagining
You and Olivia
Minerva
both.
wearing
It's-
like the Goblin King's outfit, except with
Yes.
guns.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not as familiar with that, but that's really funny.
Labyrinth?
Minus the cod
Labyrinth,
piece.
yes.
Oh, Labyrinth?
Minus the cod piece.
David Bowie? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Definitely minus cod
that
piece.
one. Yeah,
That Goblin
Yes,
King.
black
Yeah.
gloves, the white shirt,
more
the tight
30s.
pants.
More 30s, but yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, black pants, white shirt with suspenders, and a vest, a black vest over the, like, leather vest over the suspenders, the 2 over the shoulder holsters with 2 1911s, a Tommy gun on her back, and like a messenger bag, like a brown leather messenger bag.
I guess since I didn't say anything, Ping is wearing a maroon suit with a gold tie
Nice.
Amazing.
because
And Beta's logo on it.
yeah, and she just looks at everyone and says, "What? I have a reputation to uphold in this timeline."
I love it.
What?
So,
What
Minerva's voted
reputation's
to
that?
bear. You look sharp.
Yeah.
Actually,
and-
Vinny says to Minerva, "You look good."
Thanks, Benny. Dressed myself.
I mean,
I help.
That's good. Oh God.
I helped dress all of you.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, thanks.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Beta
going to be
looks
landing
good,
here in just a moment, so I have no idea what to expect once we get out there. Given that there could be changes, and
Want me to roll mechanical engineering to see if I land in less than one piece?
the landing should be pretty easy, but do roll your time prediction skill again.
34.
you're able to pick up that there's definitely some weird time stuff going on.
Oh,
And so
did
you're
I
able
pick up
to
if anybody in our group is anywhere nearby?
no, nobody is currently nearby.
We should not run into any of you. You're not in this area.
Ooh, that is good to know.
I don't trust me.
It's all right. I know your DNA and can track it.
I don't like that.
Well,
But
it's more like your DNA within time. Time DNA? Is that the thing? Minerva, is time DNA a thing?
Oh.
Sure.
not
That
Jade.
sounds like something
Is
that would
now.
be. That would be. We'll call it that. Sure.
A radioactive
to track
imprint
your-
would be.
I'm able to track your DNA in this. I'm able to track where you are in this time period because I am familiar with your time DNA.
I feel
Um,
like somebody's watching me.
Riley, yes,
fine.
is the answer. Yes, you Beta, you can also track publications through time as well. So like you can see if like if there's a record of Vinny becoming a deputy in Alpharetta, for example.
I didn't know you were cops, Vinny.
I
Yes,
don't think
I've
Vinny
got-
was.
What? I was a cop.
Yeah, but not really.
That's
Did you learn
that's,
better?
Was. What?
Did you learn?
No, I
better?
was bad cop.
No, did you learn better than to be a cop? Because all cops are bad.
No. I was a bad
And
cop.
you're supposed to lie to the police. You taught me that.
Oh no, honey, the abbreviation is all cops are bastards.
My correction.
Never.
Are you a bastard, Vinny?
yes, he is. Beta,
Thanks for bringing that up.
we're gonna have to
Yes.
have a talk later about cops and authority and what's good and not good.
Fuck the police.
Coming straight
Thomas?
out of Compton.
Can we not?
Thomas just pokes at her in the corner like, yeah, I'll talk to her. And Minerva goes, talk to who? Beta, sorry, them. I'll talk to them. But they're all like pretty now.
I'm pretty.
Your projection looks very nice, Beta.
Yes, very, very, very nice.
You sound lovely.
Oh. But I am not female. Please do not refer to me as female.
Right,
Oh.
sorry.
I call everyone lovely, I'm sorry.
No, it was the she that Thomas used. I would
Thomas
prefer
raises his
if
hand
you
and goes,
did not. I would
"That was
prefer
me."
if you did not gender me by human gendered terms.
yeah, Thomas raises his hand and goes, nope, that was me, that was my bad. So, having addressed all of that, Minerva opens the door. And the ramp descends. And you all walk out to a pretty familiar sight that looks like this. For everybody watching, you all can already see it. And let's change this to this. There we go. It's really quiet.
Fuck.
Wow, yeah,
Yeah.
such a familiar
Fuck
sight.
no, I did not miss this. I
Beta
did
just
not
has
miss
no
this.
fucking clue.
Where are we?
Oh, right. The asylum.
Ping turns around and walks back onto the ship.
Vinny actually grabs Ping and it's like, no, if I have to suffer, you have to suffer.
No!
That's not the song I thought it was.
I'm fine. Oh, are we playing music?
Are you
Yeah.
sure that Maria, that Damien, that Seri, that anyone, everyone, are we sure that they're not here?
Mm,
None of the crew is in this area.
But would they have separate signatures?
what about Xander?
That's the problem. Is what about my sister? She's not. No, Maria.
I don't know Maria.
Anyone that has my DNA.
I will attempt to
DNA
look.
like mine.
I mean,
Biological.
I'd ask about Joan, but
24.
You're not
Joan
able
showed
to
up
load.
with ping, so.
Yeah. You're not able to locate Maria at the moment.
I cannot find Maria.
Fine. Let's deal with this.
But how long do we have till Xander disappears from the timeline?
When did you want to show up here? With right before Xander disappears?
I was trying to give us like 10 hours or so.
10 hours?
You know, give us time to find him and find out what the fuck's going on.
Okay. 10 hours it is. You can always cycle back if you have to. Though, only so many times before that causes problems. Speaking of problems, Alenia, what's your mental score?
It was like 2. Oh no! It says sanity 7.
Yes, but what is your mental score right now? Because you've had opportunities to update your your
mental-
attributes.
Mental is 5 currently.
Cool. So your sanity is 10. Presently. Ping, what's yours? I have an uncanny ability to talk to you all when you're eating.
7.
7. Is your mental score?
Yes.
Awesome. So your sanity's 14. It's basically double your mental. Benny?
My mental is 4.
So your sanity's at 8.
Yay!
And then Damien.
6.
So yours is at 12.
Sweet, so I have no sanity.
You are unaffected by what's going to be affecting them.
Yeah.
Because you perceive time differently than they do.
And so
Same
does
reason
Jay,
I didn't ask
apparently.
for Jay's. So, as you all step off the ship,
Benefits galore for Jay.
I'm assuming that Ping is dragged along by Vinny.
Yep.
Everybody roll discipline.
Oh. So.
It's a good
that
thing I'm
is-
disciplined as fuck.
14, okay.
21.
I can't roll.
Okay.
36.
Okay. So we've got, what was yours, Vinny?
21.
21? Okay, so you and Ping both failed the roll. So as you step out, Vinny, as you look at the asylum, it does that weird, like, Slenderman video skips and distorts and, like, skips frames and things like that. And you hear like a screaming noise in your ear for a second, and then it goes back to being normal. Your sanity drops down by 1 to 7. Already doing great. Ping, you
Get a
trying to
feeling.
think of how to describe what you would hear from this. You hear the sound, like this weird squelching sound, like somebody digging through somebody's innards, and just a slow drip of something viscous hitting a puddle for a little bit, and you smell
Delicious.
copper. Your sanity drops by 1.
By 1.
So as Vinny is out of the ship, also I think like his body distorts, like you can see it like bend and stretch and distort. So there's like audible cracking as he like becomes a rat man again, and his snout, like he gets an elongated snout and claws, and his legs get the bend that they do when, you know, what's it called, digitigrade.
Oh, Vinny, this is way cooler than what I thought you'd look like. I just thought you were going to be a giant rat. This is much cooler.
Oh God, don't. It's not.
So Minerva passes her check quite well. Gains a sanity, in fact, with a nat 20. And then she's like, I kind of missed this. She snaps her fingers and it starts snowing just in a area right over where you all are.
I did not. Fucking magic. Let's get this over with.
I'm just saying. You know, we might as well enjoy it. But fine. She snaps her fingers and the snow goes away. Alright, well, we don't have a ton of time to try to track down Xander.
Kick open the front door.
Yeah, might as well go the most direct route.
So with that, he heads up to the door. I guess he grabs Ping just naturally.
Okay. Go ahead and roll might to kick in the door.
Oh, we're not gonna ring the doorbell.
Do we know
This
we're
is
going?
the doorbell. Okay, I got 44.
Holy shit, you kicked the door off its hinges. You kick the door and the entire frame just catapults inside the building and shatters.
Lydia's like,
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
Vinny, are you even sure that this is where we're supposed to be going?
I'm positive.
If you're sure.
Damien, what are you doing as Vinny runs up and kicks in the door? You're muted.
Damien's just gonna follow. Yes.
Actually, Vinny does pause and is like, "Are you all right?" Looks at Damien.
I'm fine, let's just get this over with.
Fine.
Okay.
He'll make sure to keep an eye on her.
Olivia is going to summon her horse.
Nice. Go
Or
ahead and
Pink.
roll magic engineering.
Pink doesn't need the horse. Pink's got Vinny. Vinny's the horse now.
Yeah, I don't need a
Oh
horse.
my.
I have my cane.
Well, Olivia's going to summon her horse anyway.
Fair.
So that's let's see, what is this? 39.
39. Okay, yeah. You're able to summon the horse, no problem.
Yay!
Horses
Rainbow.
never look better.
Yes,
It's a fucking stallion.
It does look better than it used to.
It's now
Is it still
rainbow.
pink? Oh, it's rainbow now.
Yeah, the tail is rainbow. The mane is not rainbow. The mane is pink and silver and blue, and then the hooves are the hooves are rainbow, and the coat is pink.
Okay. Well, in that case, Vinny, as you head in, everything looks pretty much the same as you remember. Nothing seems to have changed, though you also start to feel that sense of like something's wrong. There's that weird sort of crawling sensation in the back of your mind that time doesn't quite work right here.
It's the same as it was before, and
Yeah.
honestly, Vinny's doing his best not to make sure that he isn't having an anxiety attack. So like he's doing what he did before, bottle it completely up. But so he actually, as soon as the door is knocked down, he shouts and says, "Xander, we need to talk."
Okay. It echoes down the empty hallway. There's no response.
Olivia is going to ask Beta if they know where Xander is.
I can attempt to pinpoint his location within the building. One moment, please.
Thank you, Beta.
Would that be a gut feeling?
Yeah.
Or the timeline feeling?
Yeah.
Can I add one of my d6?
Absolutely.
Okay, 19 plus 5, so 24.
Before? You're unable to tell if he's in the building or not, but you're pretty sure you're at the right time in the right location. So if he's not in the building, he's definitely close by. You can also see.
Can I use with the ship to fucking scan for him too?
Sure.
It's like, wait a minute, I have the whole fucking ship. Why do I use that?
You do have sight that you can do that with for the sensors?
Yep. To add to my roll? Or, because I rolled a 14.
Were you rolling sight for that?
Yeah, I rolled sight 14.
Yeah, that's just the roll that you get. That's it. So no. But if everybody does have their like cameras on with their comm units and whatnot, you're able to see areas of like temporal instability. So what others are perceiving as things that make them go literally crazy, you're able to see like a visual effect.
I'm unable to pinpoint Xander exactly, but this is the right time and the right place, and I can direct you around the temporal distortions that seem to be affecting you.
Do we
better
want
than
to
nothing.
go around them or towards them?
Well, if we don't see him here, I can make some guesses of where he is. We know there is the room
office?
with the. There's that, or there's the motherfucking Clarkium under the building.
Yeah, let's go to his office first.
Fine.
Should we split up and maybe we can find him faster?
No.
No.
Just an idea, gosh.
I'm worried about you.
Same?
I do not want you necessarily out of my sight. Not that I do not trust you, but this place drives you insane.
No. If you were so worried about that, then why did you leave me to live here alone for a year and a half?
Oh my god.
That's why I'm worried about you. You have unresolved issues with this place.
We're not going to bring this up right now.
Minerva does chime in because she's also following behind you. She looks around and goes, "You know, this place is pretty big, and we're a lot better equipped to handle things now than we were the first time we were all here. I think we might be okay if we did split up a little bit. Probably wouldn't send anybody off by themselves, but
I have one condition.
Vinny and I can go look where the Clarkium is.
yes, Ping?
No comm units removed. The second we get notified that one's been removed, we come find you. Anyone who removes their comm units.
Stare directly at Damien. Is that
It's
okay?
fine.
Well, I can't stare directly at anyone.
No, Olivia does.
Oh.
I mean, that works for me. We shouldn't be turning comm units off at all in this place.
Yeah, Damien.
Vinny actually says, Ping, do you want to go with me and Damien, or do you want to go with Elenia and Minerva?
Who's going where?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to the office.
Then I'll go check out the Clarkium.
Well, I don't have a negative reaction to the Clarkium, so I may as well stick with Vinny. He's the one that most likely to be able to keep me alive. No offense.
None taken.
Minerva does kind of go like, well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty good at killing things.
Minerva.
To be fair, Ping is not aware that you're heavily armed.
That's true. She's like, plus I got my magic now, but you know what? You go off with your boyfriend, and I'll make sure Lenny is okay.
Yeah.
You go alone?
Huh?
Wait, should I let you two go alone?
I hear people roll their eyes.
I don't see the issue here.
Why would they need to go alone? That would leave you alone, Damien, and that would not be safe.
No, I mean, I'd come with Elenia and Minerva so that Vinny and Ping can have their alone time.
If you want to go with them, you can go with them.
I don't think this is a time for romantic gestures, Damien.
Exactly. I don't know where your mind is.
I do believe he's being sarcastic, guys.
Thanks, Ping.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll go check out the office. That's gonna be on the second floor. And Damien, Vinny, Ping, you go check the basement, I guess.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Basement it is.
Okay.
Beta's gonna do their best to direct the two groups from walking directly into a temporal distortion.
Perfect. So how we'll have that work, basically when anybody would need to roll discipline to not lose sanity, Beta, I'll give you a chance to kind of warn them first, and that'll give them a bonus to their roll if you succeed.
Not an advantage. Okay.
No, we'll say it's like a plus, probably like a +5 to the roll. Yeah. So,
Beta's here to keep you sane.
yeah. Thomas is in the control room of the ship. He's working on a few different things that I will tell you about later if he succeeds. With that, it's actually a pretty decent stopping point. If you all want to call it here, and we'll pick it up next week, or week after next.
Thank you. Because I was about to,
It's late.
It is
I
very
am
late.
good with that. I am very tired after last night.
Yeah.
Especially after last night. Oh, I got like
so we'll-
3 hours sleep.
We'll stop there, and we'll go on a raid. While we do, let's do our outros here. Starting with Riley, what was your favorite part of the session, and where can we find you next? What are you working on? That sort of thing.
So you can find me next in a couple weeks for Tickfaw Files in 2 Wednesdays. And then my favorite part of tonight was so many good things. I really loved Vinny trying to figure out the metric system.
That was great.
200.
that was good. That was good. I really liked that. And then Damien assuming control and being like, "You sick bastard."
That was so great. I loved that. That was really great.
But he going, no, I can explain. No, I really can't. Fuck.
And then, Gwen, what was your favorite part, and where can we find you next?
I have 2 favorite parts. One was all of the feels, and then the other one was gosh, I have to pick one. Shit, I have to pick one. I guess it would have to be. Oh, by the way, the raid cry, didn't Ping say
Yes.
something? What was it?
The Joker
Yeah.
wasn't taken out by a picture of Rome. That was great.
Oh, that one.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite part was. Oh God. Oh yeah. The opposite of yeah. So my favorite part was them backing on Jay.
That was pretty good. All right, perfect. And you can find you next. Let's see, today's Saturday, so Monday, right? On Lightbringer.
Mm-hmm. Monday, Lightbringer.
Awesome.
Oh, yes, Monday.
Alex, what was your favorite part? Where can we find you next?
Okay, well, I had like multiple favorite parts, but honestly, my absolute favorite part, Damien being a manipulative little shit. I'm impressed. Because Beta is very conflicted now.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that people are finding Beta attractive is cracking me up because I was just like, okay, I'm just going to make them look as non-male or female as possible and kind of not really entirely human looking.
I mean,
Thomas just
Olivia just said you look good.
Thomas is just like, pretty lady. What? No, not lady. Pretty.
Oh.
Pretty AI. What? Pretty.
Oh,
Thomas likes the aesthetic.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
Um,
much Alinia's view.
Yeah, and then we can find you
Uh,
next where? Or what are you
in
working
like
on project-wise?
I am working on art. I'm planning on eventually trying to draw the entire crew of the ship and then maybe working on some designs for the ship too. If I can at all draw spaceships good for once. I'm not very good at drawing spaceships. I'm hoping that my forays into doing more abstract work will work out. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of working on some personal projects. I plan on opening up commission work soon again. As soon as I've
Awesome.
kind of got a flow going. Yeah, so you can find me next probably in your water game in like 2 Fridays. Not next Friday, but the Friday after.
Uh,
Is that
it
the
is
water game?
on. Let me pull that up real quick so I can give you the exact date. So yes, February 21st.
Yeah. And
yeah.
and then I'll be back here again for this game, being back with my wonderful beta self. And then I will be gone in for March the 7th. I will not be at game because I'm getting married.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
exciting.
so
Yay!
yeah, we got a
Yay!
monsters and robot themed wedding.
Aw.
That's amazing.
We're wonderful dorks.
Good.
But yeah, so I'll be around, and I'm pretty much always hanging out in Raven's Discord server. Canadian hot sauce vampire. That'd be me. It's
Awesome.
a bad joke.
Perfect. All right, and then pass it on to Lisa. What was your favorite part? What are you currently working on?
Favorite part? I mean, all the feels were great. I liked that it felt like most of the crew was trying to acknowledge the personhood of Beta as much as they could in ways that they individually each thought Beta would appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Like Alinea was like, well, if you want to make yourself useful, I guess get me food. Like, and Ping was like, please tell me what you look like and things like that. So, I really liked that.
And playing cards with
Yeah, I'm playing cards.
That was great.
I also liked that Minerva was like, I left you alone for 12 hours tops. What did you do?
Yep.
As if Ping doesn't feel bad enough already about how that whole thing went.
Yeah.
But working on right now just kind of personal projects and getting ready for a show with my band.
Awesome. Rowan, what was your favorite part? What are you doing next?
Let's see. My favorite part is just Vinny trying with everyone and everything. I felt really bad for Alinea. That was really great. But I think just him trying with Alice, him trying with Beta, and then him being kind of back in his element in his old habits almost.
Yeah.
In 36-35, like a return to old Vinny almost.
Yeah. All of those were great.
So,
except for he's low-key a dad now.
I guess.
We're all parents. Congratulations.
It really does take a village.
Oh gosh.
It takes a village to raise an AI.
Yep.
So
awesome.
the next thing I'll be at is LTOE this weekend. Well, Raven will be there too. For details on that, check my website or check ltwe.net. That's in Utah, Provo. And then I will be back for the Tickfa files, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. So, yeah.
Perfect. My favorite part, there was a lot of really good parts. I really liked Damien trying to talk Beta into taking the ship to wherever Xander was. That manipulation thing was very well played.
Sounded just like Joan.
Also, the switch from Alice to Damien as Vinny had finally figured out the wedding dress. That was just fantastic. But yeah, also, yeah, all of the emotional growth of all the characters was really neat to see. There was a lot of scenes that one of the reasons that I went longer tonight was there's a lot of those scenes that were just going so well and like really showing so much of how the different characters have grown and are interacting with each other differently that I didn't want to cut it short and move the story along without exploring those first. But also the fact that there's sanity rolls again and magic. It's also going to be really fun. So that's my favorite part. You can find me next on Monday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern for Lightbringer. And then again on Tuesday night, same time for Hunters of Calamity. Then after that, I too will be heading up to Provo for LTUE. So there won't be any streams from Wednesday through Saturday of next week. Though I will be very active on Twitter, which you can find right below my face. Excuse me, and Discord as well. So definitely will still be in communication. But yeah, if you are in Utah, in the Provo area, definitely feel free to swing by to LTUE. I'll be a panelist on, I think, 5 panels and moderating 2, as well as just hanging out there at the event, which will be a lot of fun. And I would love to see you there. So that's me. We're going to go on a raid here. We're going to go raid Kent Weebs again, who's one of my favorite people ever. If you're not already following him, definitely give him a follow. He's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, thank you all for watching, for the subscription, from admin, guild coins from everybody that made everyone rhyme. And thank you to the amazing cast for being just so freaking amazing. Yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye.